Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. I'm joined by my friend Tactical Lolly, and we're playing another game of 10th edition 40k. It's Lolly's first game of 10th edition, and only my second. So it should be interesting. I'm just doing a very basic mission, because we're still learning, and then we'll jump into gambit cards and stuff maybe next time. But yeah, hope you enjoy. So, with 10th edition, first you muster armies, which we have done. Do you want to spawn in your army? We can go over our list a little bit.
Indeed.
Should have Maniple Kappa Omega revision. Yeah. Can organize mine a little bit. Alright, do you want me to go over mine first, or do you want to go over yours first?
Sure thing.
Okay.
I'll let you go first.
Alright, so I am bringing AdMech, obviously, and specifically I'm bringing the Skitarii Hunter cohort. So my army rule is for AdMech, is basically you have Doctrina Imperatives. So at the start of the battle round I can choose one, either the Protector Imperative or Conquer Imperative. Protector gives me the heavy ability on ranged weapons. And every time a ranged attack targets my unit, if I'm in my deployment zone, it takes away your AP by 1. The Conquer Imperative gives ranged weapons assault, and every time I make a ranged attack, if the target is within your deployment zone, I get 1 AP. So I have to choose one of those, basically an offensive or a defensive option each round.
Yep.
Then my detachment rule for Skitarii Hunters is stealth optimization. So all my Skitarii Infantry, Skitarii Mounted, and Iron Strider Ballistari, which I don't have any, have stealth, and each time a ranged attack targets Sicarian units, unless you're within 12 inches, I have benefit of cover. So it's these guys. These guys get the 12-inch cover thing. I don't know, one of them just flipped up. Okay. And then these guys, and I think the sterilizers also count as Skitarii. I will check that, but I'm pretty sure they get it as well. I think he gets it as well. So basically, I have brought 2 Skitarii Marshals, which will be embedded in their Ranger squads. 2 squads of Rangers, each with a Transuranic Arquebus, the Omnispecs, the Arc Rifle, and the Plasma Caliber. Both squads are identical. The Marshals have different relics, or they're called enhancements now. My Warlord is one of the Skitarii Marshals. I'll say it's the one with this ability over here. So he's the one with the Cantic Thrallnet. He's my Warlord. I might just put that in his name, actually. I'll just say Warlord in brackets, just so you can spot him a bit easier if you're looking for him. Because he's the same, model as the other one. There we go. I've also brought Sidonian Scatros, the Steppy Boy. So I've got like 4 characters, because I also have a Cybernetic and Datasmith. He will embed with the robots. I have a squad of 4 robots. I have some Sicarian Ruststalkers. And I have some Taraxi Sterilizers. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. But yeah.
I'd say so.
Yeah, basically, the Rangers are coming out to play with a couple of their war machines, while the Marshals bring their Skitarii modified humanoids to play.
Okay.
But I'll go over more stuff when we get into it, because I've got a couple of interesting enhancements and stuff that'll come into play a bit later.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Yellow Scribe didn't have the rules for this guy, because he's quite a new model. So I'll just be using like the Codex datasheet.
Gotcha.
I had to just like manually import him. I tried copy pasting all those stats into the game, but it was a pain in the ass because of formatting.
Fair.
Yeah. Tell me a little bit about your tower army. I see fuckloads of fire warriors and
Yeah.
funny barracuda.
So, I'll actually move away from my little portrait so you can see them better.
Broadsides,
So,
what a
what
shock.
Listen, any game I don't bring a broadside, assume it's not me. Assume it's a doppelganger. Anyway, yes, I got two strike teams, a breacher team, and a pathfinder team. The pathfinder team is being led by Dark Strider. He's a character. He's going to be attached to him. And our warlord is going to be Shadow Sun, because she's required to be the warlord if she's in the army.
Oh, yeah, that's the new epic
You know,
hero rules.
commander.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got my good old reliable broadsides, with the Shaspray being the missile pod one.
Mm-hmm.
And as you can see, the missile pod one has missile drones for more missiles.
Lamau.
All my infantry squads, barring the Pathfinders, have a Guardian drone. And fucking I'm drawing blanks for some reason. And marker light drone. I forgot to grab a marker light drone. But yeah. Well, yeah. The fire team, strike teams rather, have marker light drones. The breacher team has a gun drone with their guardian drone.
Okay.
And my pathfinders have a recon drone and a good old funny semi-automatic grenade launcher.
Good.
That launches EMP rounds.
Excellent. I just realized as well, when you're using these, if you move, you can just flip them. Oh, okay. I thought it would put the turret under the ground.
Nope. And the big bad nasty barracuda.
Cool.
As for army stuff, they have for the greater good. Each time I select a unit to shoot, if it is not the observer unit, it can use this ability. If it does, select one friendly unit with this ability that is also eligible to shoot, excluding fortification, battle shock, and observer units. Until the end of the phase, the unit is considered a guided unit, and that friendly unit is considered an observer unit. Then select one enemy unit that is visible to both your opponents to be spotted. To be their spotted unit. If a guided unit hits the spotted unit, I increase their ballistic skill by 1. If the observer has a marker light keyword, then it ignores cover.
Okay.
But if I don't attack a spotted unit, then their ballistic skill is worsened by 1.
I see.
Because if I say, fuck you, I'm not following your orders, you're going to be bad. As for my detachment rules, I only have 1 right now, Kuyan. From the 3rd battle round onwards, all my ranged weapons equipped by Tau Empire models have sustained hit 1, and guided units get sustained hits 2 instead.
Nice. Sustained hits, I think, is the one where 6s become another hit.
Yes. If I write correctly, it's just an automatic hit rather than another roll.
Yeah. Cool. Oh, I should probably explain my 2 enhancements I've brought on my characters, by the way. Just because they will take effect pretty quickly. My Warlord has the Cantic Thrall Net, which basically at the start of the battlefield, I can select 1 unit within 12 inches, and they get the Protector and the Conquer Imperative. So they're heavy and assault weapons. And they're -1 AP in their zone. And they're +1 AP if you're in your zone. So it basically gives them both the army rules at once.
Okay.
And then this guy has Veiled Hunter. So after we're both deployed, we've both determined who has first turn, I can then choose 3 Skitarii infantry and redeploy all of them. And they can also be put into strategic reserves regardless of how many are already in strategic reserves. So I can basically like deploy and then like faint and then like redeploy. I think that's all my like special stuff. Everything else is just like the datasheet stuff, which we'll get into as we play. I don't think I have complicated like character rules in game as much as I did last time. It's all kind of, yeah. Alright, so we've basically, we've declared our armies, we've mustered our armies, so we move on to doing the mission objective, basically. So objective markers in 10th, I'll just give you an example one over here. They basically are very similar to previous editions, but just a little bit, once day 1, was it? Yeah, there we go. So how you control it, if you're within range of objective marker, it's within 3 inches horizontally and 5 inches vertically. So if you're inside the circle at all, within even just one model, even like half over the edge, it's yours basically.
Okay.
So it'll go to, yeah, like blue. But now characters and models have an OC stat in their actual stat line, which is called objective control. Like, and basically, if we were both on an objective, we would add up all the value from our squads or like models within range, and whoever has the highest OC controls the zone.
Okay.
It'll become more relevant as we play. It'll be pretty easy to work out. But basically, you want
for every model in there, right?
Yeah, and each model will have like their own OC. So, for example, Fire Warriors are OC 2 because they're like battle line. So for like 3 Fire Warriors in the circle, let's say you had this squad, if you don't mind me just moving them a little bit. If it was like this, you'd go 1, 2, 3, that's 6 OC. And if I had like a character in there that only had 1 OC, you would take over the zone.
Okay.
So it's pretty intuitive. I think it's almost better than previous editions. So today we're playing Only War. The time has come to prove your worth as the greatest commander in the galaxy. All that stands between you and ultimate glory is an opposing force bent upon your destruction. Destroy the enemy army and secure strategic sites littered across the battlefield while stopping your foe from doing likewise. So mission objective is pretty straightforward. Capture and control. So starting from the second battle round at the end of each player's command phase, the player whose turn it is scores a victory point for each objective you control, to a maximum of 3 per turn. And there's also bonus points if you basically like murder each other entirely. So the battle ends when all the models in one player's army have been destroyed, or once the 5th battle round has ended. If at the end of the battle one army has been destroyed, the player commanding the opposing army is the victor. Otherwise, the player with the most victory points is the victor. So it's basically kill each other entirely or have the most VP.
Gotcha.
Alright. So we'll create the battlefield. So we must alternate setting up objective markers on the battlefield, starting with whichever player wins a roll-off. So we should roll 1 dice each. Also, we have a little camera next to the dice area now, which I didn't see last time. I got a 1.
I won.
Yep. So you win. So do you want to place that first objective that I was using as an example? I'll just change it back to state 1. Oh, state 2, was it? Yeah, there you go. So objective markers just can't be within 6 inches of the edges or 9 inches of other objective markers.
Okay. All right, place mine.
Cool. I should also say, actually, before you lock in your placement, I should probably say that the deployment zones will look like that.
Okay.
Oh, it actually automatically puts the, I'll just get rid of these extra ones. Oh god. Oh god. Did it have to unlock the fucking map? Okay. 1 second, it's gonna lag a fuckload in a second. I really hate how they lock down the objective markers when they spawn in the like game. No, I don't want the map. Sorry, just bear with me. Fucking TTS. We might just have to accept the objective markers that are already down.
I mean, I don't mind.
As just like parts of the terrain that we can't get rid of because of the stupid map. What we could do though is yeah.
Actually, hold on, I can do this. Boop.
How did you do that without?
So I right clicked it when oh, there you go.
Yeah, it wasn't working before. I would always select the map when I was trying to do it before. Oh well. Okay, that's your first one.
Yep.
All right, and yeah, so just checking these 6 inches from the edge. Yep. And you won't be known. There's no other objective markers yet. Also, probably worth grabbing all your units and toggling on measurement. If you remember, that's always something we have to do.
Yeah.
I feel like mine would be very similar, like building up in that in my zone. Yep, I should be good there. Listen.
Alright, where are the objective markers that I can
Oh, they're over here.
Oh, there it is.
Also, there's references for all the special rules, like the keywords and stuff on the far right of the board. And there's the references for like the turn order and the generic stratagems over here as well.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry. I'm tempted to go like down the side here.
Okay.
I don't really know which like. All right. So we have done objective markers. So now we basically determine the attacker and defender. So we roll off again, and the winner is the attacker. I got a 6.
3.
All right, so I'm the attacker. So that is the red zone.
Okay.
All right. Now we basically do what's called declaring battle formations. So this is where you tell your opponent what stuff is like embarked in transports, what stuff's deep striking, which your leader units start the battle attached, which units start in reserves. So I will go first to give you some examples because I've got some deep striking. So the Terexi are going to be deep striking. So they'll go into my reserves. And the Cybernetica Datasmith has to attach to the robots. And the marshals are going to be attached to rangers.
Okay.
The Skatros is a character, but he is like a lone operator.
Gotcha.
Do you have anything similar to declare?
Yes. Shao Sun is a lone operator. And Dark Strider is going to be attached to the Pathfinder squad.
Cool. Straightforward.
And they also have infiltrators.
Oh, yep. All right.
So what that does, that's for those at home. During deployment, if every model in the unit has this ability, which I do thanks to the recon drone, then when I set it up, it can be set up anywhere in the battlefield that is more than 9 degrees horizontally away from the enemy deployment zone in all enemy models.
Okay. Alright, so players then alternate deploying the units one at a time, starting with the attacker. So I will deploy my warlord and his unit. We're going to go down here. Alright, your turn.
Alright, I'm going to deploy my Pathfinder team.
Alright.
Pretty much on the objective.
Alright, so that's infiltrators?
Yep.
Yeah, so for those at home, infiltrators is during deployment. If every model in the unit has the ability, when you set it up, it can be set up anywhere in the battlefield as long as you're away from enemy models. Kind of like deep striking, but early. Alright.
I just get them all prepped and shit.
Yeah, assuming you're just rejigging, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna deploy my other Skitari unit, kind of next to the last one, actually. Just tighten them up a little bit. Just so they're distinct to the other squad. Yeah. Oh, he did a flip. I'm just gonna move the first squad along like a tiny bit. Yeah. Your turn?
Yep, stand by, I'm still jigging.
Oh, all good.
Don't you just hate invisible force fields?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't know if this is okay or not right here, but it's the best I could do.
Should be fine. Coherency now these days is 2 inches to a model between models, and if you're above a certain size, there has to be 2 models. Like each model has to have coherency to at least 2 models. If you're a small squad, it's just 1. Yeah, that's the actual deployment zone there. I just like I like the neutral circles because then you can kind of tell where the radius is.
Yeah. Good enough.
Alright. You still get to deploy another unit?
Indeed.
Oh my god.
Fan-fucking-tastic. Zoom in. Make sure I'm behind deployment zone. There we go.
Alright. I will deploy the sled. He's gonna deploy, I think actually here. Alright, your turn.
Yeah, 1 sec, just fixing my voice.
All good.
Okay, let me see what was deployed where.
Right, it's Guitar Unit 1, Guitar Unit 2, and the Sketros on the other side of that little building.
Okay.
Also, don't worry about the cards in your hand and stuff. That's for the card version objective thing that we're not doing today.
So, there we go. Alright, deployed.
Alright. I'm gonna probably deploy the Rust Stalkers, I think. Wisdom, right? I'm gonna go... Yeah, I think I'll go on this side. I really don't like how they bunch up sometimes. You know, like...
Yeah.
Pressing shit. The lag seems to, like, make it worse when you're playing, like, multiplayer. Shit'll just happen, it's really annoying. Like, Uno's dice would never go in his box yesterday.
Oh.
They were always just, like, rolling off the side, and it was really annoying.
I deployed my my squad when you're done.
Oh, okay, so after I get another one?
Yeah, after you rearrange your boys there.
Should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay, that's 10. Cool. Well, I've only got one more unit. Robots. I'll deploy my robots. Also, ignore the keywords on, like, buildings and stuff. Because a lot of those are from 8th and 9th. A lot of them aren't relevant anymore in 10th. Like, obscured and stuff like that. I'll put this guy in the middle. Of his glorious friends. Alright.
I deploy my broadsides.
Alright. Well, you can just keep deploying now. I'm done.
Oh, okay. Then finally, Shadow Sun.
Oh yeah.
Until behind.
So we'll say these block line of sight. The big walls, and then we'll say all the buildings are just called ruins. So how ruins work in 10th edition is there's basically a thing called benefit of cover. The benefit of cover is basically if you have benefit of cover, you add 1 to your saving throw. It can't models with a save characteristic of 3 or better can't have benefit of cover against armor penetration characteristic of 0. So like AP 0 weapons get like a little bonus to that. Multiple instances of benefit of cover.
Can you repeat that again because you said it a little too fast for me to comprehend?
Okay, so if you have a save characteristic of 3 or better, you can't go up to a 2-up if you're fighting someone with an AP of only 0.
Okay.
So like las rifles, for example, only have AP 0, so you can't improve your save if you've already got a really good save against AP 0 weapons. Multiple instances of benefit of cover are not cumulative, so you can't, if you already have benefit of cover from like a special rule, you don't get 2 versions of it from also being in like ruins. And then ruins are basically, what are their specific bonus? So you can move infantry and beast models can move through terrain feature as if it were not there, but you can't end the move within a wall or a floor, etc. Like you can't like be halfway in, halfway out. You get a bonus rule called plunging fire. So if you're wholly within the terrain feature and you make a ranged attack, if you're 6 inches or more from the ground level and every model in the target unit is at ground level, you get AP 1 extra. So like these guys here, they're going to be, if you're shooting stuff on the ground, like down here, you're AP +1 because you've got like high ground.
Okay.
Infantry, beasts, and fly models can be set up or end a move on any floor level or terrain feature, but if that level is not the ground floor, you can only do so if your base does not overhang the floor. Just kind of common sense stuff. You can only, all other models can only be set up or end a move on the ground floor, like tanks can't like go to the top level. Visibility, so you cannot see over or through the terrain feature if you're outside the terrain feature. So like these guys can't shoot something over here.
Okay.
But models, so even if it's possible to draw a line of sight through windows or doors, doesn't count. Aircraft and towering are exceptions. Visibility to and from the models is determined normally, even if it's wholly between them. Models can see into the terrain feature normally, and models that are in the terrain feature can see out of it normally. So like these guys can still be seen, and they can also see others from within the terrain feature. They're just basically they're just line of sight blocking if you're outside of it, unless you're like an aircraft or towering. Like
So aircraft, does it just still have like vision everywhere? Nothing obscures it, or
no? It's just normal line of sight. Like, can you physically see it?
okay.
Yeah, whereas I think it's more specifying like infantry, even though if there's like windows on the ground floor, like you were here, like this fire warrior was here, you can't say like, oh, I can see this guy over here, because the windows, basically. You assume infantry models are like ducking around and stuff.
Okay.
Where like aircraft, you'd just draw line of sight from the aircraft itself, and assume like right now, I think if there was anything like right here, the aircraft might not be able to see it, or vice versa. But like if there's something like here, you might be able to like say you've got line of sight.
Gotcha.
Benefit of cover, yeah, so basically every time a range attack is allocated to a model in a ruin, if that model is either wholly within the ruin or it is not fully visible to every model in the attacking unit because of this terrain feature, that model has benefit of cover, basically. It's pretty straightforward, and this map doesn't really have any other terrain features. I will say maybe the park counts as like woods, which is pretty similar, I think. It's very similar. If you're wholly within this terrain feature or it's not fully visible, you basically get benefit of cover. Models can be moved over the terrain feature visibility. It's pretty much the exact same, there's just no rules for verticality.
Okay.
So yeah. Everything else I assume is just line of sight blocking. Like if you're behind the crates, then you obviously can't be seen, but they don't really provide any benefit from being on them. We'll say the ruined gardens also count as ruins because you can hide behind the pillars. If you're on the circle of the ruined gardens, it counts as ruins.
Okay.
And same with the top. If you get on top of the top garden, again, I don't know if that'll come up.
These
But
containers block line of sight as well.
yeah, but they don't provide cover if you're like standing on them, you know.
Yeah.
But if you're behind them, obviously it's line of sight blocking. And these don't really provide anything except line of sight blocking. All right. So I think we've done deployment. Now I get my silly rule. So I get two silly kind of rules. First one is my Skitari Hunter, the Veiled Hunter. So I can elect up to 3 Skitari infantry units from army and redeploy them. And I just need to check if one of them is Skitari infantry. Skitari infantry. Infantry Skitari. Okay, cool. So the funny Steppy Boy does count as Skitari infantry. So I will choose Rangers and Marshal, and Skitari Skatros to redeploy.
Okay.
And basically, I'm probably going to put, I will put these lads up here on this objective. Hold one for me to actually do that. It's going to be a pain in the ass. Cool. The squad, the skate trost will swap sides to, actually, I don't know. Yeah, you might just go there, actually, instead. And then the third Ranger squad is going to go over yonder. I do also have the scout rule, so I would also theoretically be allowed to do another 6-inch move at the start of, like, after deployment.
Okay.
With Rangers, but I just can't be bothered. I think they're going to just chill. So yeah, assume I've had the opportunity and have said no. I think that's everything as far as that's concerned. And I'm just going to check if I have to choose anything at the start of the game. Or if that's in the command phase. Just because my army's really good at doing lots of weird stuff at the start of turns. Okay, I think it's start of the battle round. Okay, so start of the battle round, before we get into like the actual game. I will say that my guys are going to have the Protector Imperative. So all my units have heavy ability if they have the Doctrina Imperatives rule. And every time a range attack targets me, if I'm within my deployment zone, your AP negative, like +1 basically. Like, it gets rid of an AP.
Okay.
And then, when do I pick the thing for the other lads? Battle protocols, start of the battle if this model is leading castle and robots. So that's over here. In the command phase, I get to choose one of those. Okay, so that's not yet. But I have to remind myself to do a special ability down here as well. Cool. So that's all the deploying and stuff. So we roll off again, and the winner takes first turn.
Alright.
I got a 6 again.
I got 2.
Alright, I guess I'm going first. So red player going first. Start the game. So, 10th edition is basically... it's pretty straightforward. It's very similar to previous editions, but we'll just go through it because command and stuff's a little bit different. There's five phases, basically. There is the command phase, movement, shooting, charge, and fight. So, similar to previous editions, but there's no psychic phase. That's been negated because of everything, basically. All the psychic abilities are now just in the, what's it called? Shooting phase. So start of the command phase, on my turn, before we do anything else, we both get a command point. So we both get 1 command point, like every command phase. So on my turn and your turn, we'll both get a command point. You don't need to add it, because the game's automatically added to the first one. We also get 10 victory points at the start for having battle-ready armies, which is just painted. But that doesn't really apply to digital. In the command phase, you would also do battle shock, which is like morale. That only applies if you're below half strength. So, less than half of your starting models, or in like a wound, you know, like a character, less than half your starting wounds.
Okay.
Or, that's same for like tanks or aircraft, you know, stuff that has wounds, that's like a solo model. Start of the command phase, so I've already chosen that I'm going to be doing the Protector Imperative. But I'm also going to say I'm using my Cantic Thrallnet on my Marshal. So my Warlord up here. He is also going to give the Conqueror Imperative to his unit next to him.
Okay.
So they've got both the benefits of my army rule. Then at the start of my command phase, my Cybernetica Datasmith down here gets to choose a thingamajiggy to give his robots. There's 3 options, and I'm going to choose the Aegis protocol, so he adds 1 toughness to all of them. So at the moment, they're toughness 10.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, and basically it stays in that protocol until it enters a different one. So yeah, they're toughness 9 by default, they're toughness 10 now until I change protocols. Alright, I think that's all my silly little rules that I had to go through, because there's quite a lot of stuff for Skitarii. And we can do movement now. So Sakari and Ruststalkers will probably move first. These guys have fun little rules around movement. So these guys have optimized gate. So I add 1 to advance and charge rolls, while within 6 inches of a friendly battle line unit. I had 2 to advance and charge rolls. They actually are close to ranges at the moment, so they'd get 2 to the advance roll. And I think... move 8. Yeah, I can... oops. I can move them 8. So I'll go like this. And then do I want to advance them? Because I could also add 2 to their charge range, but I don't know if you're close enough for a charge yet. No. So I'll just do an advance, I think. And these guys are doing 2 plus 2 because they're near battle line. So they're going to do a 4-inch advance. I'm just going to go boop. 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 Cool. And objectives, I think, change hands at the end of each phase, potentially. So objectives, you check them. Start of the battle, each objective is not said to be contested. To control it, the player will control an objective mark at the end of any phase if your level of control is greater than your opponent's. So like at the end of my movement phase, I'd check basically if I'd outnumbered you. Like let's say if you already had models on the objective zone.
Okay.
But that won't be relevant, so I'm just going to change it now if that's alright. Just so I don't have to think about it too much. Cool. I thought I locked them down, but obviously I didn't. Give me a second, I'm just going to bring this Ruststalker out on top of him and lock it, and then change the state. There we go. That's better. So they moved. I feel like the robots should probably move, and I don't think they have a lot of range on their flamethrowers. How far can they move? 6 inches. Okay. So we'll go. We'll go like 3 there, and another 3 like here. Do I advance the robots? I feel like that would be sensible. Yeah, I'll advance the robots as well, because I don't think I'm within range at the moment anyway. A 5. Whee. So advance is pretty similar to old editions. If you advance, unless you have special rules, you can't shoot or charge.
Okay.
I like this big gaggle of robots that just has like their handler. He's just chilling. Alright. Silly Steppy Boy, which I've not used before, so I'm intrigued to see how these goes. He can go 8 inches, so we'll say each level...
Boy from Dishonored?
Yeah. We'll say each floor of these ruins is 3 inches, because it's kind of like the standard I've seen on like physical tabletop. We'll say 2 floors is 6 inches up, so I'm going to go up and then like 2 into the building, I think. To like the 2nd floor. I don't know if it'll let me go inside actually. So it'll be 9 inches straight up. Actually, you know what? I'll just move forward then. I'll just go like.
Hold on. Let me.
Ah. Okay. Well, he was like here, right?
There we go. Stage 2 was the 2nd floor.
Ah, cool. Thank you. Oh, sorry. Could you go to the 3rd floor then, actually? Because I wanted to go, yeah, there. Like, that should be 6 there. and then 2 across. So I'll just go like to the door. Oh lord, he's stepping. I won't advance him, and I'm within range over there, so that's good. So I might just stay put with the rangers, to be honest. And time for Deep Strike. So set it up in reserves, set up in your movement phase, more than 9 inches away. So how Deep Strike works now, Una and I looked into it yesterday, and we're pretty sure there's nothing stopping you from deep striking on the first, like, turn. You can't bring strategic reserves in on the first turn, but standard reserves and rules that specify, like drop pods and deep strike, seem to be fine.
Oh yeah, that being said, on terms of deep striking, Dark Strider has a special rule. Probably not going to apply because I don't think you'll be deploying near him. But you can't deploy within 12 inches of Dark Strider.
Okay.
Because of his
special rule.
Let me go to it. Yeah, jammer array.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah, reserves cannot be set up within 12 inches of this model.
Okay. So I've done the movement phase, like the normal movement phase, so now we'd go to what's called the reinforcements, like sub-phase. So some units have a role that allows them to start reserves, and the reinforcements of your movement phase, if you have any reserve units, you can select one or more of them, set them on the battlefield. Once they're set up, phase ends and you go to your shooting phase. They count as always having made a normal move in the turn they're set up, so they cannot move further during this phase. Otherwise, they can still act normally, like shoot, declare a charge, etc. So with Deep Strike, you basically just can't, you have to be away 9 inches from enemy models. But there's no edge requirements anymore. Although I don't remember if there was for a while. So if we assume it's 3 down, I can't be within 6 inches of you. So I might be able to deploy like right at the board edge over here. Which is probably going to be the plan. As long as I'm 6 inches away, I should be fine, so I can probably get a little bit closer. Yep, this should be fun. And I'll just spread them out a little bit because they're a little bit bunched up. But I think their bases have collision like other models do. Am I still 6 inches away? Cool, yeah. Cool. I might just check that actually, because I'm not sure if you count verticality with what can fly. Okay, so when you move fly models, they just move directly instead of counting the verticality. But it doesn't say anything about that for measuring. So I wonder if I have to be 9 away. Okay, assuming I do have to be 9 away horizontally, regardless of verticality, I'll just go on this side like this instead. Okay. And that should put me 9 away. You know, close enough. Okay, it's not 9 for that guy, so I just need to move him back a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, they're gonna turn up on that corner, basically. Whatever's legal. Cool. So then we move on to the shooting phase. Safe to say, I think the sterilizers will phosphor torch you a little bit over here. So everyone has a range of 12, so I should be in range, seeing as I'm 9 inches away. Now Taraxi sterilizers have, they basically have ignores cover with the phosphor torches and torrent, which means I don't have to roll to hit, they're just flamethrowers. And they also have, every time I make an attack with a phosphor torch that targets an enemy unit within range of an objective marker, which you are, re-roll the wound roll of 1. So I'm re-rolling 1s. So I'll start with the phosphor torches, of which I have 4. This is just quantity of hits, basically. Oh. So what's that? 12, 13, 14. And then, so what's that? So I need those. And then I'm re-rolling ones. And the Forceful Torch is strength 4. So are you toughness 3? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll be wounding on 3s, re-rolling 1s. 1, 1. So it is 10 wounds. Ignores the benefit of cover, so just your normal save, no AP. 10 rolls.
Okay. So 10 4-ups. Alright, let me just...
Howdy Chimo, by the way. Welcome to the stream. Also, no, I'm not a femboy. Playing AdMech versus Tau. That's pretty fun.
How many wounds?
It's 10.
Oh. This is 1 wound for each of those die, right?
Yeah, have you rolled your saves yet?
I was just reading something before I roll.
Oh, okay, yeah,
I'm
it's the 1 damage
Guardian
each.
Drone. I'm looking at Guardian Drone. I was trying to see if it's per die or all in total. Each time a model makes a ranged attack that targets the bearer's unit, subtract 1 from the wound roll.
That would have been good to know sooner. Okay. So what would that mean? 1 to the wound roll would mean I need 4s to wound instead. So I think that would just negate these 3. So it should be 7 wounds instead.
Okay, so does some of those do more than 1 wound then?
No, because damage is different to wounds.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you're confusing the 2 terms.
I probably am.
Yeah, so let me just read the Guardian Drone myself. So every time you make a range attack that targets the bearer's unit, I subtract 1 from the wound roll. Yeah, so I think that would mean... I think it's a bit like the opposite of Chaplains, which adds 1 to the wound roll. So, I would normally be wounding on 3s, but because of that, I'm wounding on 4s, so I just got rid of my 3s.
Okay. I
Yeah.
get it now. I get it now.
Yep, so you've got 7 rolls to make, not 10.
1, 2, 3, 4. A lot better than making 10.
Yeah. There's a chance for the squad to survive now.
Yeah.
Even if you've rolled, like, horrible saves. But it's AP nothing anyway.
Alright, 4-ups.
Nice, Jesus.
2 die.
Yep.
Ah.
And then the Alpha, he has his little funny gun, which is a Flechette Blaster, which is 5 shots hitting on 4s.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's just like a really like silly little machine gun, like beep, 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 filled with like Flechette rounds. Oops.
Is that also ignore cover?
No.
Okay. So
you'll
I'll
be 3 plus saves.
Okay.
Yeah. So hitting on 4s. So that one missed. And then it's strength 3. So normally wounding on 4s, but because you're Guardian Drone, I'm wounding on 5s. There you go. 1 wound, and you get a 3 plus save, I guess. Because what are you normally? 4 plus saves, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Nice. Yeah,
Made
you're
it.
fine. Cool. So that is all my funny little sterilizers. So next is going to be these guys don't have ranged weapons, so they don't get to shoot. I think the robots they advanced anyway, so and only one of them's in range anyway. And I don't think the flamethrowers the robots have assault. Ignores cover and torrent, but not assault. Ooh, but I did protect this, so they've got heavy, so they don't have assault anyway. Cool, never mind. I'm dumb. So heavy, basically, you get like a bonus to your hit if you stayed still. So they wouldn't get that anyway. And since we're doing Protector Discipline, we don't get the, and robots don't get that rule anyway, unless you're a cohort cybernetica. So I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm thinking of last game where I ran a different, like, discipline.
Gotcha.
So these guys did not move, so they're going to get the benefit of heavy. This guy did move, but I'll do him next. He's funny. So he's going to shoot. I feel like I should shoot your vehicle with him. That'd be funny. Also, I think battle suits count as vehicles now, which is interesting.
Let me mouse over them.
They probably won't have it on there. It'll be in the
index. They're in the vehicle tab on Battle Scribe, so I would assume so. Let me just confirm.
Toughness 10 on your flyer.
Yeah, broadsides are considered vehicles.
And what did I give this guy? Did I give him I think I gave him the Transuronic Arquebus. Okay, so in my shooting phase, after a shot, I select one enemy unit hit by one or more of these attacks, and you have to take a Battle Shock test, because he's got Dread Snipers. I think I might just shoot over here, actually.
Okay.
Is this a squad that has the attached character?
Yeah.
Where is it?
Dark
Strider, okay, good to know.
Front.
Because I'm pretty sure this gun has precision, which I'll explain in a second. Also, every time I attack with or arquebus that targets a monster or vehicle unit, I can reroll the wound roll, but I assume they're not monster or vehicles. Infantry.
No, he's just a little guy.
So I've got anti-monster for anti-vehicle for heavy and precision. So I did not stand still, so I don't get +1 to my hit roll. But I do have precision, which is... is it not on this cheat sheet? Okay, I'll go to the in-game cheat sheet. Gotta remember this is here. Precision, so I can allocate attacks to character models that are visible when targeting an attached unit, basically. So I'm gonna target, like Dark Strider himself. Alright, so, Transuronic Arquebus is just one shot. Hitting on, and I don't think I'm within 12, am I? For the pistol to do anything? No, he's at a range with the pistol. So, hitting on...
If I recall correctly, when I was looking stuff up, it's either pistol or your other ranged weapons.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Can be shot even if the bearer is in engagement range. Cannot be shot alongside any other non-pistol weapon. Yep, you're right. That is good to know. So, hitting on 4s with the Arquebus? No, 3s, cool. So hitting on 3s. Oh, are you still... And they're not in your deployment zone, are they? No. So we get the EP. Hitting on 3s. Fuck, never mind. I missed. Do I want to use my point to do the reroll, or do I save it for something cooler? Okay, no, don't worry. I'm not gonna use my reroll on that. Okay, so going to the ranges now. I feel like I should try and clear out your Pathfinders pretty hard. They are also in cover. Okay, I will start with my Warlord squad, shooting your Pathfinders. Now with Skitarii Marshals, they basically, every time I make attacks, I can re-roll the hit rolls.
Okay.
So they're re-rolling their hits and ranges. I don't think. Oh, and I've got heavy and I haven't moved, so I'm adding 1 to my hit rolls anyway. So we'll start with this squad. So we'll start with the Transuranic Arquebus, which is 1 shot, normally hitting on a 4, now a 3 because of heavy and re-rolling. And I'm just targeting your Pathfinders.
Okay.
So it's a hit. Strength 7. So it'll be a 2 to wound, right? Your softness 3?
Yeah.
So 2 to wound. Wounds. And it's AP 2, but you do have cover. So it'll be basically AP 1.
Okay, so 5 up save. And this is the regular squad, right? Now
Actually, no, you don't get cover because I have Omni Spexes in these squads. I have Ignores cover, so it's AP 2.
Alright, so 6 up.
Yep. Sorry.
Oh, dead dude.
There's one dead dude. I do have precision, but I forgot to say I was allocating it to the lead, so just, yeah, you can just kill a normal guy. That was done with me. Plasma Caliber, I'm going to do a standard shot. So, 2 attacks. Also, I love that Rangers get a 30-inch plasma gun. That's pretty good. So, hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. Re-rolling 1s. Fuck. It is strength 7 again, so 2s to wound. Fuck. Never mind. We will do the arc rifle, which is 1 shot, hitting on 3s, but rerolling 1s.
Visibly wiping sweat from forehead.
Also, I don't think I'm 15 inches away, so I don't get rapid fire. So it's just 1 shot. Wounds. It's actually devastating wounds, so I think that 6 becomes a mortal wound. Devastating wounds.
Dead dude.
Yeah. Let me just check that. Devastating wounds is saving throws can be paid to beat critical wounds scored by this weapon, including invulnerables. So yeah, you just did. Then we've got the Marshal himself. Has only got a 12-inch range, so he can't do anything. So it's everyone else in the squad. So there should be 7 other guns, I believe. Yeah, 7 galvanic rifles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So 7 galvanic rifles, which are just 2 shot each, so 14 shots. Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. It's strength 4, but no AP, so strength 4 will be what's that? AP, sorry, wounding on 3s? Yeah. Oh, it's a lot of 2s and 1s. There you go. 6 normal saves, no AP. But I do ignore cover, so it's just your normal save.
Okay, so 6 4-ups.
So I gave both my ranger squads an Omni Specs, which basically means I get to ignore cover. Which is quite handy in this case.
Alright, 4 die.
Oof. So I'm gonna do it all again with the second ranger squad, which is pretty much the exact same loadout. I think everyone should be in range. Yeah. So the Transuranic Arquebus this time I'm gonna allocate to Dark Strider specifically. Because I forgot to do it last time. So 3s. 2s. Yep. So it hits and wounds, and it's AP 2.
AP 2, so 6 up. Nope.
Alright, D3 damage. If I get a 5 or a 6, he potentially did.
There's a D3.
Oh, 2 wounds.
I'll say there's a D3 right there.
Oh, sorry.
So 2 wounds, got it.
Does he feel no pain at all?
No.
Okay. Alright. Then the Plasma Caliber again. So 2 shots. Hitting on 3s. Rerolling. Ones. Nope. Then wounding on 2s. Both wound. AP 2 again, I think. Yep, AP 2. I'm not overcharging these. Or supercharge, I think it's called now.
How many hitting? Sorry.
2. So 2 AP 2.
2 6-ups. 2 dead.
Sorry, they are a little targeted this turn though. Then the arc rifle, which is just 1 shot because I'm not in half range. Hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s. Wounding on 2s. Yeah, 1 more shot, AP 2. Oh, sorry, it's AP 1. It's D3 damage, but I don't think it matters for Pathfinders because damage doesn't carry over.
Yeah.
All right, and then 7 galvanic rifles. Whoops.
Don't worry, Pathfinders are doing their job of being the meat shield.
Rerolling 1s. And then wounding on 3s. Alright, so 7 attacks, AP nothing.
And they get better cover, right?
No, my whole squad's ignores cover.
Okay, so 4 ups. Yeah, no, that's everyone else. So just... Oops.
Yeah, let me just check leaders. I don't know if your leader's dead. Like, I don't know if the damage carries over for the purpose of like units. Leader ability. If the bodyguard unit and attached unit is destroyed, visual staying strength. Yeah, let me just check like allocating damage because I don't know if it stops at the Pathfinders and drone and then like the Darktrider still 1 wound, or if it carries over to him because of those fails. I guess we would hypothetically not fast roll it. We would like individually do the rolls till the squad's dead, then do his saves. Unless his save's the same. Oh, it is. It's toughness 3, save 4. Yeah. So I think it doesn't really matter too much in this case, but we should probably be careful with that next time.
Yeah.
Does he have a lone operative special rule?
No.
Okay, so yeah, I think it's fine in this case then. I'm just gonna double check though, just because I haven't had the situation come up yet. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like we would just stop fast rolling when we get down to a few left though. And
as soon as the last bodyguard model and an attached unit has been destroyed, any attacks made against that unit that have yet to be allocated can then be allocated to the character models in that unit.
Right, okay. So we're fine, right? That would have been pretty much how it went.
Yeah.
Cool. Sorry, lad. They had to go. They're on an objective. And let me just check if you control that objective from the end of like my command phase or whatever. Or if it's only like the player whose it is that checks that. To determine a player's level of control, add together the OC characters, all the models from the player's army that are within range of objective marker. A player will control an objective marker at the end of any phase if their level of control over it is greater than their opponent's.
It does say any phase. And it didn't specify. It didn't sound like it specified that player's turn. Unless I misheard.
Yeah, I feel like it would have changed to your, like if we go by that, I would have said it would be yours from the like the end of one of my phases. Said to be contested, not controlled by the player. Control an objective marker, you need to move models within range of it. Model is in range, which you were. Level of control, you guys get the OC. Player will control objective marker at the end of any phase if their level of control over it is greater than their opponent's. If both players, then it's contested. So, yeah, I think...
Yeah, same deal goes for right here then, you have control.
Yeah, I think you would be fine having... that would be blue. Because, like, you would have... it would have changed hands before that all died, basically.
Okay.
Can you try and right-click this? I can't seem to get it. I keep getting the building. Oh, there we go. I got it.
I got it. Okay.
Same with the one over there, yeah, which you've already done. I also haven't worked out, like, yeah, if they mean, like, objectives are sticky yet. Like, I don't know if objectives are sticky, like, they stay your color if you move out of them. Like, I don't know if this goes back to neutral or not, because there's no models in it. Or if it just stays blue. Let me just Google that.
I would go by a rule if it doesn't say, then it stays.
I'm just Googling it now.
At least that's how I would interpret it until confirmed otherwise.
When you capture an objective, can the model then leave the objective when they just need to hold it? So usually you only hold objectives when models are near them, and they do not hold onto a captured status. But some missions do have sticky objectives, so read the rules of your mission carefully.
Okay, so it'll be mission specific then.
Because I don't think... Yeah, it says we have to control them. It doesn't say they stay our control on this mission.
Okay.
So yeah,
So
I think...
put that to neutral.
Yeah, so otherwise the other three are controlled. Like, yeah, this one just be...
Fuck, how do I...
State 1. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
State 1's like the neutral one. Alright, and when do we actually count those? I think it's from the start of the second turn. Yeah, it's from the second battle round. But I've done all my shooting at ranges, These guys advanced. He shot, they shot. I think that's my shooting phase done. So then I would theoretically go into the charge phase. I could use a stratagem to make these guys charge even though they advance, but I'm pretty sure they're out of range. Like, I'm just out of 12 inches of your fire warriors. So you're safe. So it would be the end of my turn, and it would pass on to your... So command, movement, shooting, charge, fight. It's your turn. So we both get a command point, so both at 2 now.
Okay.
And then it's you would normally do battle shock if you'd gone below half on anything, but the only squad that would be applicable to is already dead. These guys haven't lost enough to do it yet, so you're fine.
Am I able to remove these guys now?
Yeah, you're fine. Unless you have reanimation protocols.
Secret. Alrighty. I'm pretty sure I got nothing for my command phase, so let me just double check.
And just so you remember, if you shoot these guys, they're at -1 AP because I'm in my deployment zone. And everyone has stealth.
Okay.
And then these guys have stealth and cover even though they're in the open.
Okay.
Which, stealth, just as a reminder, is the thing that does the thing. 1 second. I know it did something important towards shooting, but I just thought I'd tell you before we begin. Yeah, so I'm -1 to hit versus ranged, basically.
Okay.
These guys don't have it because they're not Skitari. I also don't think these guys have it either unless I'm wrong. But they do get -1 to hit anyway from something else.
Okay, not my command phase. Movement.
Oh, they have stealth innately, that's why. Never mind.
Gonna move them 3 inches. Actually, move 1 more.
The gun line ramps up against the Sicarian Rust Stalkers. And you are definitely within 12 now, so I don't get the benefit of cover in the open.
Indeed.
But I am -1 to hit for stealth for some unknown reason, because I'm pretty sure you'd be able to see them in an open plaza. They're just lurking under the dirt. Smoke bombs. The Tau seem to be assembling a gun line. So strange and outside of their tactics.
Okay. So how many movement is to go down a level?
It's 3 per level of these runs.
Okay.
So to go from the very
3.
top where you were, it'd be 9 to the ground floor.
Okay, so 3.
She's what, 10 inches movement? Damn.
Yeah.
She's zippy. I suppose she's got a jetpack, right? Or she just zippy?
Just zippy. Actually, let me check. Does she have a fly keyword?
No, it doesn't look like, oh, doesn't it?
She does have a fly keyword.
Oh, okay, so it is like a jump pack.
Oh, yeah.
I thought she did. I thought she was like in an experimental battle suit kind of thing. Like a real light one.
Yeah.
I'm just going to change this now, because at the end of the phase it's going to change over to you anyway.
Okay.
Oops. That's the wrong thing. Nope, that's the wrong thing. There we go.
Alright, so when it said, the barcode says 20 plus, so what's my cap?
I think it's unlimited.
Say,
Unless you
oh
hover.
my god.
Let me double check. So, yeah, aircraft are weird in this edition. Well, not weird, they're just very zippy.
I know in the previous one I played, there was a bare minimum distance
So,
that you
aircraft
had to move.
Yeah, I think that's the same with this. I think it's 20 play. You have to move 20, but they can go unlimited. So aircraft models cannot advance, fall back, or remain stationary. If when you are selected to move, any enemy units that within engagement range of it, you can still make a normal move. So you can move out of combat freely with aircraft. Every time you make a normal move, you first move the model straight forward, and it must move a minimum of 20 inches. All parts of the model's base must end the move at least this far from where they started. After it's moved, you can pivot on spot up to 90 degrees. If we're making a normal move, any part of the aircraft crosses the edge of the battlefield, or it cannot move a minimum of 20. Your move ends, and it goes back into strategic reserves.
Okay.
So you have to go in a straight line 20 inches first. At least. But I think it's pretty much unlimited what that is.
Okay. And then I can turn up to 90?
Yeah. Goddamn. Hello.
Okay. Now, question. In terms of line of sight, if it is it only per model that can see, or if one model sees, the whole squad sees?
The way I interpreted it, it was if one model can see, the whole squad can see, but I'll just double check.
Okay.
At least one model in the target unit must be visible to the attacking model and within range of the weapon.
Okay, so as long as one model sees, you're good.
Yeah, I think so. Provided at least one model in the target unit was visible to an attacking model and in range of the attacking model, that weapons attacks can still be made, even if no models in the target unit remain visible or in range of it when you come to resolve those attacks. So yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I think that's the vibe.
Okay.
I'll just double check the intro part too where they explain line of sight. Yeah, if any part of a model is visible, a unit is well, if one or more models is visible to the observing model, then that model's unit is visible to the observing model.
Okay. Okay, so let me reread the For the greater good, real quick. Okay, shooting phase is one of the supplies. Okay. And
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how the whole spotting guarding mechanic kind of works.
Yeah. Oh, so another thing about line of sight. Since these guys are technically in cover, would all of them still have a line of sight on these guys? Or do I have to actually physically move up to the edge?
I would say you do, just because there's a crack under the barricade that you can see through. And because you're in the terrain, you could use the terrain's, you know, cracks and holes in windows and stuff. It's only if, like, I had a model, like, over here, I wouldn't be able to use the cracks and holes. So I'm pretty sure you don't have to move. I think you've got line of sight, from what I can tell.
Okay.
Like, if I look at, like, I've got my camera right behind one of your fire warriors, and I can see the little faces of the sterilizers under the banister.
Okay. They're not going to move, so Homie will deploy the support drone.
Alright.
Alright, that's my movement phase.
Did these guys move?
Yeah, they moved. So no tactical support drone.
Alright. Well, you know what time it is.
Alrighty.
It goes into hover mode where it goes upside down.
So these guys are going to be the observer.
Okay.
These guys are going to be the ones they're working with. And the sterilizers are going to be the targeted foe.
Mm-hmm.
So, now, if I read correctly, it looked like I did. These guys can still fire. They just don't get that, that benefit of what they're giving these guys. They just shoot how they would normally would.
Yeah, basically.
All right. So
they're just yelling fire on my tracers.
Yeah. So the marker light keyword doesn't matter because they're not in cover. So yeah, all their attacks. This strike team as well as the tactical support drone is going to fire at the sterilizers.
Cool. So it's remember your -1 to hit because of stealth.
Yep. So no change because they would actually no, it was sustained fire. No, actually no, ballistic skill +1. So normal shots. So yeah, I just ignored. In a sense, I just ignored your infiltrator, not infiltrator, your stealth, whatever.
Yeah.
They don't get that penalty.
Yeah, we cancel each other out. I guess is what you're trying to say, right?
Rapid fire. If I recall correctly, rapid fire is within half range, yes?
Yep. If you're within half range, you get the extra attacks, it says. So if it's rapid fire 1, you get an extra. Yeah. Because you're within 15 with all of them. Yeah.
2, 4, 6. Alright, so 16 pulse rifle shots.
Alright.
Be hitting on 4-ups.
I forgot you have to use custom dice. Hitting on 4s.
Yep.
And then you're wounding, you're strength 5, I think. So you're wounding on 3s, because I'm only toughness 4.
Alrighty. Alright, so 5 hit. They're all damage 1. No AP.
Alright. So 5 4-up saves coming up. I don't know why I didn't just press the 5 button. So that is 3 wounds going through, and they're 2 wounds each, so 1's dead and 1's on 1 wound. No, my sterilizers!
Alright, now the support turret missile system.
Alright.
2 attacks. So 5 ups. One hits.
It is twin linked, which I think lets you re-roll something.
Rerolls wounds, if I recall correctly. Let me double check.
It does.
Okay.
Yeah. And indirect fire is like the line of sight thing, but that didn't really apply here, so it's fine.
Yeah. Alright, so it's strength 5, no AP.
Yep, so when you're
So
on
it's
3 again.
another 3.
Mm-hmm. And you can re-roll because it's twin linked. It goes through anyway.
Yep, 1 damage, no AP.
Okay, so another 4-up save coming right up. And he makes it.
Alrighty.
Dodges one of the missiles.
Alright. Now for the these fire warriors.
So these are just the
they're
observing unit, right?
Yeah, they're just the observing unit. So they'll be getting their -1. None of them are rapid fire, so 1, 2. Actually, one of those. Yeah, none are rapid fire.
So just be what, 8 shots? Or have you got 10 then? Oh, 10.
10, yeah.
That's 11, yeah, you can tell we won. Nice. Is it still 11? Yeah.
Alright, 5 ups.
Oh!
Cries. Bomb
Wounding
at semen.
Wounding on 3s though. Wounds.
Yep.
I just gotta survive this, or another one dies. Fuck! He's dead. Bulliet.
Alrighty.
The sterilizer was he having a bad time.
Now the breachers.
Alright. So I don't get cover because you're within 12, but I do still get the stealth thing.
However, breachers, since you are in an objective, they can use their ability breach and clear. Each time a model in this unit makes a ranged attack that targets the enemy unit within range of an objective marker, you can reroll the wound rolls.
Oh, nice.
Alrighty.
Right. So
2 attacks, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So 20 shotguns coming at you.
yep. Yep. Hitting on what are these pulse blasters?
Yeah.
So hitting on 3s normally to 4s because of stealth.
So what I'm hitting on, sorry?
4s. Normally 3s, but to 4s because of stealth. But then you're wounding on these guys are toughness 4 versus strength 6. So you're wounding on 3s, re-rolling because of your special rule.
Yep.
Nasty. So what's that, 7?
Yep.
And they're AP 1.
Yep.
So normal save is 4, so it'd be 5s. And we'll see if their special is better at all. No, invulnerable's the same, so it doesn't matter. So how many was it? It was 7 rolls, right? Yeah.
Yes. 7 AP 1.
Yeah, so I need 7 5s. Oh, so I made 2 of them, but that's 2 dead, 1 on 1 wound.
Alright, and their gun drone's gonna shoot. Let's see. It also has twin link. I was just double checking. Okay, so 2 attacks. I don't know if they get the same ability as the breacher team.
Well, the gun drone is just beared by. It's just attached to a bearer, so if it's the whole team gets that ability. Like, what are we looking at? Breacher team, right?
Yeah.
Let me have a look. I'll
The
check.
ability is called Breach and Clear. Each time a model in this unit makes a ranged attack to target, that targets the enemy unit within a range.
Yeah, Breach and Clear. Each time a model in this unit makes a ranged attack that targets enemy unit, you can reroll the winner. Ooh, it's interesting because I don't know, because I feel like it's not a model. Remember, drones are now a token and they don't count as a model for anything involving models.
Yeah.
So I would say no. Rules as written.
Yeah, I don't think so either, but it didn't hurt to double check.
I can always just Google it too. Does a gun drone get breach and clear? Because they have had quite a few FAQs already. Yeah, I don't know. I can't find anything straight away, so we'll just assume not for now until we prove it otherwise.
Yeah. Okay, so let me double check on some of my stratagems as well, real quick. Okay, can't use that one yet. Okay. So I'm looking for 6 ups because it's normally +5. And your dudes are
Yep.
None hit. Alright, that's Breacher team.
Cool.
Now I don't know if you heard the knuckle crack.
Yeah, I did. It wasn't quiet.
My broadsides and their drones, everything going into the Castellans.
Yep. Just remember, I'm toughness 10 at the moment. When we get to the wound first.
Alright, first, the high yield missile pods.
Alright. So what, 6 attacks?
6. Yep.
Heading on 4s, because I don't get stealth with Vegas. That would be broken. Imagine a robot just coming out of nowhere at you. Oh.
Cries.
Yep. Strength 7 though, so wounding on 5s, but you do get to reroll the wound because you're twin linked. Nope.
No, I guess. Alright. Next up, his missile pods.
Do you want to do both at the same time? So just do it as like 4 attacks?
That's what it's gonna do, yeah.
I am soon. So 4 attacks hitting on 5s? Because these are BS5 for some reason?
Yeah. One hits.
Wounding on 5s as well. For the strength 7.
Nope.
Twin smart missiles.
Yep, so
Don't have to use indirect fire because you can see me. Twin link means you reroll your thingamajiggy.
now it says twin, so is that 6 or is it still 3?
It's still 3 because we worked this out yesterday. If it says 2 times on here, it means you have 2 of those weapon systems, so you get to double the attacks. But twin is like 1 system.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like twin last cannon, 2 shots is like you don't get 4, you just get 2.
Okay.
Oh,
None of those hit.
rolling cold on this lad.
No fucking kidding. Alright, well, time for the actual heroes with the heavy rail rifles.
Yep. Did you just want to combine their attacks or do them separately?
Yeah, I'll combine them. Alright, so it's going to be 4 4-ups.
Is this the rail rifles?
Yeah.
Oh, yep. Heading on 4s. They're heavy, so wait 1 second. Did you move?
They did move.
They did move?
Yeah, they moved.
Fuck. Okay, never mind. Alright, wounding on 3s, because you're strength 12. And you've got devastating wounds, so 6s are good. No. AP 4? So I normally only have a save of 2+, but I think these guys have an invon. I think pretty much everything has an invon now, like most Mechanicum stuff. Invon 5, so yeah, I'll use my 5-up save. Come on, Robert, you can do it. He did not do it. I might use a reroll here. 1 second.
Okay.
I'm going to use a command point reroll and try and see if I can survive the... There we go, he did it!
Cries, tears going down my cheeks.
I'm sorry.
Alright, now the twin plasma rifles.
1 second first. I just want to check it does let me do that. Because it says a saving throw, it doesn't specify an invulnerable saving throw. I just want to make sure it counts as a saving throw. Can you command reroll and invulnerable? Okay, yes to invulnerable saves, but not to feel no pains, apparently.
Okay. Right.
Okay, good to know.
2 4-up twin plasma rifles.
Yep.
1 hits.
Alright. Strength 8, so 5's to win.
Nope.
You can reroll though, because you're twin linked.
That's right. Nope.
And then
Oh my God.
4 each of the twin pulse carbines, so there'll be 8 shots, I think.
Okay.
But it's only hitting on 5s. Oof. Hitting on 5s. 2 hits. Wounding on 6s, because it's strength 5. But re-rolling because it's twin linked. Oh, 1 wound. And then re-rolling. Oh, so close. AP 0 though, so normal 2+ save. He's good.
I'm absolutely devastated.
To be fair, toughness 10's pretty nasty. Like, I made them pretty tough. And they're already pretty nasty.
Just like on Gladius, I fucking hate Castellans.
Oh, I forgot to do the thingy. I get to do repulsor grid. I didn't roll any 6s in my saves anyway, so it doesn't matter. I forgot to check it. Every time I roll a 6 when I'm saving against your ranged attacks, I get to allocate mortal wounds to you for flinging the bullets back at you. They're real evil little fuckers, these things. Yeah. Unai and I, we're both saying they're just dickheads. They're very scary. And they made them a lot scarier by having like a lot of buffs I can give them with the Data Smith.
Alright, well, time for the gun drones.
Alright.
So let's 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 shot.
Jesus.
BS5.
The gun drone armada coming in.
Going for 5 ups.
And then what strength does a gun drone got?
It's not a lot. 5.
Oh, I think that's the pulse carbines that we're reading on the broadsides. I think we might have already done them by accident, but you can do them again just because we fucked up. I think they're putting the weapon of the drones on the character.
Oh yeah, it did. Okay, in that case, then yeah.
You can just keep going if you want. We can assume we didn't catch it. So yeah, do you want to do 6s to wound?
Right.
Because yeah, it's only strength 5, and I've made mine toughness 10 this turn. That doesn't matter anyway. And then the missile drone.
Yeah, he already did his with the.
So he's the missile pod on the chasseur.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so we're just gonna catch that with drones, as they might have put the profile in the other models.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool. Anything else? Can Shadow Shun shoot from where she is? 24, 18.
Potentially.
Let me just turn this objective back to a normal one. So, oh my god. Sorry. That's my bad. Just go back up vertically if you want. I'll go back to 3.
Yeah,
I thought I was...
There we go.
Sorry, I was trying to change the objective marker back to that so you can check line of sight. I would argue you can see the robots, because you're in the ruin and I can see through the crack of the banister. Like here.
Okay.
So yeah, if you wanted to shoot your... The only thing you can't shoot is the pulse pistol, but that's a pistol anyway.
Yeah.
And you won't be in the half range for the melter rule.
I'm just reading something real quick. Okay. Let's check range. All right, so a light missile pod is going to go to Skatros.
Alright.
And the flechette launcher, the ×2 high energy fusion blasters, and the and those two will go against the Castellans.
Alright.
So we'll do the light missile pod first.
Alright. So it's normally a 2+, but you're hitting on a 3 because of stealth.
Yep.
Because he is technically a Skitaru, even though he's steppy.
Both hit.
Strength 7, so I'm pretty sure you're wounding on a 3, because I'm only toughness 4, I believe. Steppy boy is toughness 4, yeah. So 3 to wound.
1 wounds.
Alright. And it is AP nothing, and I do have cover. So I will get normally a 4, not a 3. That's 2 damage, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I saved it.
All right. Now, flechette launcher now against Castellans. It's going to do diddly shit, but it's something.
Yep. But you're not AP
5.
anything at least, so you're hitting on 2s.
Yeah.
And you are going to be AP, an extra AP, because you're higher than me.
Okay.
Because I'm on the ground floor, and you're above me by more than 6. So those will hit. It's strength 3, so you're 6s to wound. 1 wound. And you're normally AP nothing, but you'll be AP 1 because of being higher than me. So I'm a 3+ save. Come on, robot. Fuck. So what's that, 1 damage?
Yeah.
So 1 robot is going to take a wound.
All right, and the ×2 high energy fusion blasters.
Alright. So these are the ones that'll potentially hurt me.
Fucking cries.
You're strength 10 though, so you're wounding on a 4. Oh! I'm sorry.
I'm just rolling so bad.
Yeah, it's been really good for me because I need to get up to you, so having 1 bad tower shooting phase has been like essential.
That's probably game, honestly.
Not necessarily.
Now,
Don't forget this chunker.
yeah.
This fucking diggy.
Alrighty. I got enough shit from you guys down there. So,
there it is.
the a seeker missile is going to go to the Castellan robot because fuck them.
Why? No, these are 1 use only, aren't they? Seeker missiles.
Yeah, if I have 4 of them.
Yeah. I'm just making sure I know what 1 shot does.
Yeah. The railgun is also going against the Castellan because fuck them.
Why? What did they ever do to you? Right.
The ×2 missile pods and barreled burst cannons are going to go to this squad.
Okay. So
We'll
remember
do
your
squad
negative.
first.
So remember your -1 to hit these guys, and they've also got cover. But the robots do not.
That's one being shot at. Okay.
What do you want to do first?
All right. We're gonna do the ×2 long barreled burst cannon. So that's 16 attack.
Yep. Hitting on 5s. Because normally 4s, but 5s because of stealth. Because everyone in my army is urban camouflaged, apparently. Alright, and then I think you're wounding on a pretty good value, because it's pretty strong. Yeah, strength 6, toughness 3, so you're wounding on 2s. Yep, so what's that, 6 saves?
Yep.
So 6 3-up saves, because of cover. Didn't matter, because I rolled real bad, so that's 4 dead.
All right. Now the missile pods. So that's 4 attacks.
Yep, 4 attacks hitting on 5s again. Yeah, stealth is very handy for an army that doesn't have great toughness or saves. 1 hit. Strength 7, so you're wounding on 2s again. AP 1, so it negates my cover, so just a 4+ save. Which he makes.
All right. Now the a seeker missile.
Yep, so hitting on 4s, because the robots do not have stealth.
Vomits.
Railgun. Also hitting on 4s. Hits, and it's strength 20, so you are wounding on 2s, because you're double 10. Just fucking insane. Oh. Alright, so AP 5. So I'm using my invulnerable save, please. So a 5 or a 6. And he fails, and I can't re-roll it because I've already used one in the shooting phase.
Right,
I don't think you can use the re-roll.
6.
Yeah. +6, he's dead. Like, no matter what. Because, like, no matter what you roll, he's got 6 wounds, yeah. So that robot's gone.
Alrighty. That is...
Devastating wounds would have been if you'd rolled a 6 for the wound roll, by the way.
Yeah. I believe everyone has shot.
Alright. So then you'd go onto your charge phase if you wanted to clear any. I suspect not.
No one's fighting.
Cool, it's my turn, so we both get a command point. And now we can start scoring objectives. Because it's now the second battle round.
Okay.
And how that works is... at the end of each player's command phase, the player whose turn it is scores a victory point for each objective marker they control. For a maximum of 3, so... so command phase, at the start of my battle round, I have to do my, like, army rule stuff. So I'm going to choose the Conqueror Imperative this round. So now instead of having heavy, all my models have assault. If they've got this rule. And every time I make a ranged attack, if the target of the attack is within your deployment zone, I get a better AP. Actually, that's a good point. I would have ignored the AP over here, but it didn't matter anyway. So it's still in my deployment zone with those guys. I forgot. So Conqueror Imperative, and then the special rule of my Martial Warlord is going to be that he gives his squad both. So they've got Protector and Conqueror basically. But it's not going to matter because they're not going to be moving, Lamau. And then, when do I do this guy? I think it's at the start of the movement phase, but I'll just double check. Start of the battle, command phase. Okay, so he is going to change their... How far away are they? 14. Okay, he's changing from the Protector Aegis Protocol. So instead of having 1 toughness, I'm changing to the Conqueror Protocol. Add 2 to their attacks to melee weapons.
I see.
And then, end of the command phase. Wait, I'll just check my I'll check my stratagems in case I want to do anything weird. Okay, none of those matter. Damn. You've annoyingly put everyone together, like, close enough that I can't use this thing that would have been really annoying to you. Everyone's been, like, backing each other up well enough. I've got this stratagem called Isolate and Destroy that, like, is good if you don't have any friends within 6 inches. But unfortunately, like, this unit's close enough to this unit to, like, back each other up. And, like, same over here. It's like, fuck sakes. That's right. Okay, I don't think I'm doing any stratagems or anything like that. So, I will move through onto the end of the command phase, and I'll do Battle Shock now, but I don't think I've gone below half on anything yet. These guys are still above half, these guys are still above half, these guys are still above half. So I think I'm fine with it. These guys are just still above half, so no Battle Shock for them. And we will move on to end of the command phase. I'm scoring 2 objectives currently. So I'll get 2 victory points. Moving into movement phase. So these guys, as you can probably imagine, are going to go 8 inches. You just got to measure an inch, so I can't go within engagement range. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter. They're going to be just outside of it. But close enough that I can't really fuck up a charge. And I'm going to move. Do I want to move him? How far away are you? You're close enough where I don't think it matters. I could just leave him. Oh, actually, no, it doesn't matter. I'm still going to get cover, so. Oh, it gets heavy if he stays still, though. That's a good point. Okay, I'm going to stay where I'm going to stay put with him. Robots are definitely going to move up. And do I have anything that makes it good if I advance? Just because I want to kind of guarantee that a little bit. I don't need to play this to Skitari specifically. Lame. My fault for taking a Skitari army, I guess. Oh wait, all my guns have assault right now because I took that thing, but I wouldn't be able to charge, so I won't advance. That squad, I wonder if I should move. So I'm just in range of old Shadow Sun over there. But they do also have assault, so I could move and shoot and assault, like still, you know, move a decent distance. Okay, yeah, this squad over here I'm gonna move and advance. So they'll go 3 down and then 3 like out of the building. That makes sense?
Yep.
So we'll assume he's on the ground floor. I'm not going to do it because they're about to advance anyway. And they're moving 3 inches. So these guys are just moving an additional 3. Which isn't very far. So move that guy back so he's not in the light post. Everyone should still be in coherency. Move, move, move. Don't move, don't move. Oh, the Taraxi. They need to move. And they can move 12 inches and they've got fly. So I'm tempted just to go straight up to here. Lamau. Yes. Indeed. And I should not be in engagement range, which is good. Cool, that is my movement phase. So on to the shooting phase. I will just start over here with the Terexi. So they've got the conflagration. So I reroll wound rolls of 1 because you're within range of an ejector marker. But now I'm down to only 2 guys with the flamethrowers. So 2d6 hits. So 6 hits. Wounding on 3s, rerolling 1s.
Is that in accordance with the Guardian drone as well? Subtract the wound by 1.
Yep.
So it'd be
I think
4 ups.
Yeah, it'd be 4 ups. You try and tell me that a little bit earlier because I keep forgetting.
Sorry.
That's fine. So it'd be 4s, so yeah. It'd be 1 wound.
Okay.
AP nothing. But indoors cover, so standard save. Alright, and then the Flechette Blaster. So 5 shots. Hitting on 4s. Then I don't get to... Yeah, I don't get to reroll wounds of 1 with this one. So normally it's wounding on a 4, but it'll be a 5 now because of the Guardian drone. So 1 wound, no AP. And this does not ignore cover, so you would get... Actually, since we're in the same cover, I don't know if that applies. I don't know how that works.
Double check before I roll.
Yeah, I think you might be okay. Terrain features, ruins. I mean, you're wholly within the terrain feature. It doesn't specify if I'm also in the terrain feature, so I think you still get cover from the ruins.
I can see it because, maybe taking cover in different rooms and whatnot.
Yeah.
Around corners.
Yeah, so I think you'd still get... So what, you'd be a 3+ save now?
Yes. Nope, dead dude.
They're surprisingly resilient, though, considering I hit you with, like, deep strike flamethrowers. You've survived pretty well. But we shall see. We shall see. These guys, I don't think get any ranged attacks at all, so we can just ignore them. Yeah, Rust Stalkers do not get a ranged attack. Moving on to, the funny flamethrowers, eh? Of the Castellan robots. And I am in range of what's her name?
Shadow Sun.
That's the one. Sorry, I wasn't trying to be rude. I just genuinely forgot. I'm out of range.
It's also in the Supreme Commander.
I don't know the fancy. You don't speak in High Gothic, so why would I know? So the Incending Combustors, they ignore cover, and they're torrent, so it's just auto hitting, and they're d6 each, so 3 d6s coming your way of hits.
Stand by.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, she has a Guardian drone as well.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Better roll high then. Okay, that's 10, 11 hits. 3. Just like 2. Yep, so 11 hits. And strength, 6. What's your toughness? 4. So wounding on 3s normally, but 4s. Because of your Guardian drone. You're lucky because I rolled a fuckload of 3s. That's 4 hits, AP 1. And no cover, so it will be AP 1.
Okay,
So
so 4 ups.
Yeah. I think they just damage 1 from memory. Yeah, they're just 1 damage.
Alright.
And my pistol. Oh, my pistol is not in range. Never mind. I thought it was going to be. It's going to get sneaky. Cool. Moving on to the lad. He has got heavy and precision. He did not move, and he can target characters. So he's going to shoot Shadow Sun. Does she have the vehicle or monster keyword by any chance?
Let me check. No, for neither.
Alright. So I don't get any of my silly little Mechanicus abilities with the Sketchers. But he does have Dread Snipers and a Chilean Eye. And I can reroll because you're an infantry unit. No, I can't because that's a different gun. I can only reroll that if I'm a vehicle or a monster. Never mind. Okay, so 1 attack. Normally hitting on 3s, but hitting on 2s because of heavy. Yeah, it hits. And then strength 7s, it's going to wound on a 3.
With Guardian Drone.
So a 4, yep. Does not wound. And I think you're just outside. Yeah, it doesn't matter anyway. You didn't hit. And you're not a monster or vehicle, so I can't re-roll that. That is fine. He has been very useless this game so far. What to do next? I feel like I should just pepper the shit out of her with all these, like, rangers as well. Just because she's rude for being up there. Actually, I don't know if the squad can even see her, so I think you're okay. I don't think the crack's big enough in the banister to actually see. I'll have to change this quickly. Just to see if I even can see her. Oh, actually I can see under the banister into the window. So because she's in the ruin, I can do that. If she was on the other side of the ruin, I couldn't use the windows. Alright. In that case, I'm going to go back to blue because it's yours. And yeah, I'll basically put all the ranger stuff into Shadow Sun. She's got to go down, Lolly. So starting with this squad, they have got the benefit of standing still because they haven't moved. So they've got the extra heavy thing. So Transuranic Arquebus is normally hitting on 4s, but it'll be up to 3s. So 1 shot with that. Hits. And then it's normally a 3 to wound because strength 7, but it'll be a 4 because of a stupid drone. Wounds. So that is AP 2. And normally, and it ignores cover because I've got Omnispexes.
Alright. Let's see if my involvement save is better. Ah, it's the same. Okay. For 5 up. Nope.
Alright, so damage is D3, so I'll use the D3 dice this time. That's a 3.
3.
Alright, then the Plasma Caliber coming at her. So I will supercharge this one. So how does Hazardous work? Let me just check this. Hazardous.
Correctly, if you're...
Yeah, like a hazard test. If I roll a 1, it's destroyed.
Unless it's a character or vehicle that suffers 3 mortal wounds.
Alright, so the funny little Plasma Caliber dude is going to launch his rounds with a supercharge. So normally hitting on 4s, but it'll be a 3 because it has the heavy keyword, because I have the Doctrina Imperialis, or Imperatives. So hitting on 2 attacks, hitting on 3s. Sorry, I'm still learning Skitari a little bit, so I'm still a little bit slow at checking shit. Strength 8, so again, I'd be normally wounding on, what, 2s now, but it'll go up to a 3 because of your Guardian drone, because your toughness is 4? Yeah. So, wounding on 3s. Oh! Die! Okay, so these are AP2. No, AP3, because they're supercharged.
Okay, so 2 5-ups.
Better make them. Ooh, supercharges are 2 damage each.
Yeah, no, she's gone.
Alright, and I also have to do my hazard test. And he's fine. Well, that squad can't really do anything else because I already declared all their targets against her. I actually technically declared targets with the squad as well, but I wonder if you'll allow me to shoot at something different.
I don't want to sound biased, but I reckon going rules as written would be the best bet.
Alright, well, I shouldn't have declared targets with a unit I wasn't shooting with. So, rules as written, that wouldn't have happened anyway. That's alright. So, we will move into the charge phase. I think that's all my shooting. Yeah, these guys gone, they've gone. Funny little sterilizers have gone. So I'm going to declare 3 charges. I'm going to declare a charge with the robots into your battle suits. I'm going to declare a charge with the rust stalkers into your breaches. And I'll declare a charge with the sterilizers into your fire warriors.
Alright. Which one are you doing first?
If you want to do an Overwatch, basically after I set up or when an enemy unit starts to end a normal, advance, or fallback or charge move, you can choose 1 unit from your army that is within 24 inches, and you'll be eligible to shoot as if it was your shooting phase.
Okay.
But it's not, so you're hitting on 6s thing.
Am I able to do 2 stratagems, or I can only do 1?
What was the other stratagem you wanted to use? Because I think you can do more than 1, you just can't do the same one in the same phase.
That's fine.
I think you can do 2.
And assuming Overwatch, I can't do twice either.
No. So I, 1 at a time, select any units you wish to charge with and follow the sequence below. So I guess I'll start with the sterilizers.
Okay, so I'm going to Overwatch with the Fire Warriors, and they do have an ability called Covering Fire.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just go to it. While this unit is within range of an objective marker you control, each time you select it as the target of the Fire Overwatch stratagem, hits are scored on unmodified hit rolls of 4 up when resolving that.
Oh, nice. Okay, so you spend a command point, like for Overwatch, but then you'll be hitting on 4s, 5 or 6s, not just 6s.
Yep. And you are definitely within
an objective.
rapid fire. So.
Yeah.
So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 12 pulse rifles coming.
Alright. Heading on 4s. Which is what? Their normal ballistic skill anyway?
Yes.
That's pretty good. Because I'll be stealth. So I don't think that matters for this because it's a special rule. It's not your normal BS. So I think you're still hitting on 4s. Just because it's a special rule, basically.
Okay.
Like it specifies what you hit on. Alright.
5 hits.
Strength 5 versus toughness 4, so you're wounding on a 3. Nice. A pulse rifle's AAP, anything? No. So I get my normal save. And how many was it again, sir?
4.
Okay, 4 hits on a 4+ save. Let's go. Come on, sky laser thingies. Alright, I think it's another one dead.
Alright, and then my tactical support drone. Actually, no. Netrun. No, he doesn't. Well, he gets to Overwatch, but I don't think he gets to Covering Fire.
Yeah, unless the rule, like, I mean, it depends how it's phrased.
Okay, let me reread it then. It says, while this unit is within range of objective marker.
Yeah, but then what does it say you get to do?
Okay. While this unit is within the...
Yeah, it doesn't specify guns or people, so I'd say you're fine. You can use it with him as well.
Okay.
It just says this unit, it doesn't specify like a model or a rifle, like a weapon type, so I think you're fine.
Okay. Alright, so 2 4-ups, which is better than its actual skill.
Yeah. Oh, game just lagged the fuck out.
And no, it said. Actually, no. There.
Alright, now I make my charge distance roll. Which would be impressive if I fuck this up. 8? Yeah, they're definitely in. So they're just gonna go like... Actually, they've got fly, so I'm just gonna like that.
Caw!
Caw. So yeah, so they're both fully in. There we go. Cool. Next charge will be the robots into the battle suits.
Okay. Let me just read the strategy real quick. Okay, I gotta read the keyword real quick. Alright, yeah, go ahead.
Alright. I'm just going to roll my charge. I'm going to need to get in within an inch of you, so I think I need at least like an 8-inch charge to be, you know, 7.3 isn't a thing. Come on, baby. I'm going to try and command point reroll that. So I think I have to reroll both dice. Yeah, charge roll, not a dice, so I'll have to reroll both. Come on, baby. Double or nothing. Fuck, same roll. Nah, 7 inches is not going to be enough. So I do not charge there, which is a real fucking shame. Alright, and then the third one will be over here. Unless you have anything you can do.
Yeah, so I'm in a bit of a conundrum. Because I'm looking at my stratagem, photon grenades.
Oh, yeah.
On its charge rate, just after enemy is declared a charge. None of my Tau units have the Tau Empire grenade tag.
Let me have a look.
Like none in Battle Scribe.
Yeah, I wouldn't go with Battle Scribe. Just because that's still a little bit iffy. 1 Tau Empire grenades unit from your army is one of the targets to charge.
Yeah, so let me see.
Tau Empire grenades. So photon grenades and what, we're looking at breaches?
Yeah.
Pulse blaster, pulse pistol, close combat weapon. They've got grenades, and they've got action keyword Tau Empire, so they've got the keywords.
Smart grenades. Okay, so I'm going to.
It's a bit weird because they split the keyword up into 2 things, but basically it's saying Tau Empire is the faction keyword, and then grenades is the keyword. I don't know why they make it one big bold word.
It didn't say a comma. That's why
they should do it as a comma, I reckon.
Okay, so. You must immediately make a battle shock test, and until the end of phase, subtract 2 from a charge roll.
Okay. So, battle shock test first, which is 2 dice, and I'm trying to get above my leadership. 12, they're fine.
Damn it.
Leadership 7. But I do have to subtract 2 from my charge roll. And did you spend the CP?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, sweet. So charge roll, I just can't get too low. Yeah, 8 minus 2 is 6, so I'm still in.
Yeah, I wasn't betting on the charge.
Even then, Battle Shock doesn't do a whole lot. It just basically negates like objective control.
Oh, okay. I thought it'd do more.
No, unfortunately not. So 2 successful charges, 1 fucking failed charge, which is the one I actually wanted to happen. So that's cringe. Into the charge phase, this would go back as well to neutral. And over here, I think you're going to have more than me, because I'm pretty sure your OC is going to be higher with 2 each. So I'm not going to bother counting that. Because sterilizers aren't like battle line, so they're only like OC1. So it's still yours. So charging, basically, you go to the fight phase, and because I've charged units, they get the fight's first roll, unless you have that innately. So I'm going to pick...
That's funny.
I'm going to pick the sterilizers to go first.
Okay.
So the alpha has a fleshette bastard and a taser goad. So how does pistol work? Can you shoot in engagement range, or is that? Oh, it's a shooting phase only, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think I just use my melee. So
correct.
And then the other guy has talons. So we'll do the talons first. 2 attacks. Hitting on 4s. 1 hit. And wounding on should be 3s, but do guardian drones apply to melee as well?
Let me check.
Because they're pretty good if they do.
Range attacks.
Okay, sweet. So I get my full like wounding in melee, which makes sense, I guess. So if you think of it as like a little force field.
Yeah.
So strength 4, so wounding on 3s. Wounds, and it's AP nothing, so you just get your normal save. Alright, now the taser goad. Now this has 3 attacks and it's sustained hits, 2. So sustained hits, I think, is you get those extra hits if you get 6s. From memory? Yeah, critical hits score X additional hits. So any 6s become 2 additional hits. So hitting on 4s. And that's 1 6, so that's 2 additional hits. And then wounding on 2s, because strength 6. So 4 wounds, AP nothing. Damn. You and your heartless ability to survive. Very rude. Then it'll be this fight over here. This one should be relatively nasty, because this is what they're actually good at. I'm hoping. So everyone in the squad has, apart from the Princeps, has transonic razors and cord claws. So anti-infantry 3+, precision, and 3 attacks each. So I'll do the Princeps last, and we'll just do what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times 3 is 21. So 21 attacks, hitting on 4s. And then wounding on, it'd be normally 3s, but I've also got anti-infantry 3, so no matter what, it's wounding on 3s. So, wounding on 3s. Alright, and it's AP 2. So, 8 AP 2 hits.
Oh.
So is it 7 dead?
Yep.
And then I'll do the character, and I've given him a transonic blades and cord core, so he's got 4 attacks, but he has devastating wounds. So 4 attacks, hitting on 4s again. Oh, lagging out. Oh, only hit once. And wounding on 3s for anti-infantry, 6s are devastating. Nothing. Alright, Now it'll be your turn to strike back.
All right.
So theoretically, if we had units that were already in combat, we'd then alternate. But because it's basically charging units versus units that haven't gone yet, it's just both your units.
All right. So 4 attacks, 5 up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's strength 3 versus.
Toughness 4. So you'll need 5s to wound.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Alright. And then back to the breaches.
I'm seeing if. Okay, yeah, I don't think drones have a melee weapon. I don't think they do.
I don't think so, having seen their profile
they
earlier.
don't. I was double checking. Yeah, they don't. All right, breachers. 1, 2, 3. So 3 5 ups.
Wow, skin to wound.
Oh,
Nice.
shit.
And my save is a 4 up. I'm just gonna roll your dice because I can. Damn it, it failed me. That's gonna be, I think that guy did. The one who was on 1 wound.
Breacher got a fucking kill with his bonding knife.
And then we're just locked in combat till next turn, unless you decide to like basically fall back or, you know, they just stay in combat at the end of the phase. There's no like sweeping advance or anything like old editions.
Yeah.
So that would be the end of what my fight phase. So I believe we'd go on to your turn. We both get a CP. And you probably will have Battle Shock this command phase.
Yeah, so let me just give myself 1 victory point.
Yep, for your objective.
These guys definitely getting Battle Shock.
Yep, so Battle Shock, you just roll 2 dice basically, and you're trying to aim for above your leadership.
Okay, let me check Shasui's leadership. 7.
Yep.
Nope.
Failed. So Battle Shock, what it does is it just means until the next command phase, you can't, you have an OC of 0, so you're not very good at controlling objectives, and you cannot be affected by friendly stratagems. That's all it does. It doesn't really like kill your units or anything like it used to.
Okay.
And then Battle Shock for these guys.
Yep.
Which will probably be pretty similar, I imagine. Another Shasui.
It is.
Six. So your OC is 0, so this changes hands to me at the end of the phase.
Alrighty.
And I'll get out a token for... actually, I don't know. We can remember which unit's a Battle Shock, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just the 2. Alrighty.
Did you want to know how fallback works, or did you want to stay in the fight?
I would like to know how it works, yeah.
Okay, so, like a normal move, but units that fall back cannot shoot or charge that turn.
Okay.
Damn it, I was hoping you'd fly off the board. I hoped you didn't give yourself enough room, but you're fine. Bug.
Able to move 90 degrees? No, I'm staying in the fucking fight.
Zipping around corners. You could literally just go like to each corner and then do a 90-degree turn. Just constantly circle the battlefield.
Alrighty. What phase? Movement phase is fallback, right?
Yeah, it's basically a normal move. You just get like, it's kind of like advancing where you can't do anything after you've done it. No, I think that is a stratagem, so you can still shoot after falling back. But the problem is they're battle shocked.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, I think they're just gonna have to pull back no matter what, or stay in the fight and just hold up my Rust Stalkers. which will go through in like a tin can of hot butter. Wait, no, that's not the phrase.
All right. The preacher. No one else is gonna actually. No, they're not gonna move. Actually, back. Yeah, no one else is moving. So Homie gets the support drone.
I hope. Are they staying in the fight? Because they will technically get the support drone.
Yeah, they're gonna fall back. How far do they fall back?
Normal move, so just your normal movement.
Okay. The other ones are not gonna fall back.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Don't shoot me, I'm innocent. Look at these friendly little guys. They're not doing anything. They're so innocent.
Yeah, so these fire warriors are gonna shoot their pistols.
Yep. Do they all get pistols?
Yeah, they all get pistols.
Damn. Fuck. These things feel overcosted. Like I feel like these flying things are not that good. Apart from being able to deep strike and be annoying, they're not incredible.
Okay, so
Although to be fair, I don't know a bigger piece of shit than this dickhead over here. Steppy boy. It's done nothing of value. Though to be fair, I haven't really geared him to fight infantry.
so 5 up because of the fucking stealth shit.
I honestly thought you were going to bring a lot more battle suits, and I was a little bit scared of that, but I'm kind of glad you brought like a fire warrior breacher heavy army.
I don't. Well, I love battle suits. I try not to do that because I don't want to fucking play meta.
That's fine. Do what you want to do.
And meta is basically battle suit only.
Right. Okay. I mean, new edition. I don't think anyone would accuse you of being meta. No one knows what's that good at this edition.
I don't know. Let's see.
Your pistols are what? I'm toughness 4. Pistols are 5, so I think you should have winded with that.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. AP nothing. 4+ save. Didn't make it. One on someone wound.
You can just do this. Boop.
What button are you pressing to do that? Because I forgot how to do it.
I pressed 2 on the numpad.
Oh, that's why I can't do it. I don't have a numpad. I normally do it for vehicles and stuff. I just can't be bothered with like infantry. Because they don't last long enough. Alright.
Alrighty. Next up, broadsides.
Yep.
The Chasseret is going to fire all his shit at the Rust Stalkers.
Yep.
Same with the gun drones. They're all going to fire at the Rust Stalkers.
Alright.
Let me look at the missile. Okay, yeah. Everything, everything, including his drones, are going to shoot at the Castellans. No, sorry, not the Castellans. At the
Rust Stalkers.
Let's take a look. No, the missile drones they're going to shoot the Castellans, but the gun drones.
Okay, so gun drones and missile broadside are going to the Rust Stalkers?
Yep.
And then missile drones and chassis are going to the robots.
And yeah, missile drones and the chassis, yeah.
Cool, okay. Sweet.
So we'll resolve the Castellan one first.
Alright. So what, 2 heavy rail rifles?
Yep, so 4 attacks, 2 ups. Or not 2 ups, fucking dirt.
Pause.
I was looking at my save. Yeah.
Gotta say, I don't think so. 4 shots hitting on 4s. Two hits. Strength 12, so you're wounding on 3s. So I'm toughness 9 again. Oh, the 10s would have been different. One of those is devastating wounds, isn't it? Because you got a 6.
Yes.
So that, I believe, you just get the amount of damage in mortal wounds.
I forgot they're heavy, and they have and they didn't move, so I had a +1 on shoot. I don't remember if one of them was barely off.
It's a bit late, really. If we
I
saw the
I'll
dice
remember
there,
next
you'd
time.
be able to check. But
Yeah,
deadly, I think you're just gonna kill a robot outright because of mortal wounds. Because the way deadly works is you just do the damage value in mortal wounds. I'm pretty sure. What's it called? Devastating wounds. Saving throws cannot be made, including invulnerables, critical wounds. So roll your d6 for damage.
Yep.
Actually, roll 2 d6s because they're separate anyway, and they're adding 1 to each.
Okay.
Just one of them's mortals that goes through automatically, and one of them's I might have saves against.
Okay, I'll do the.
Okay. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you're right. Do them one at a time. Declare which one's the mortals, and yeah.
Yeah. This one is the mortal. Actually,
so I should save against it first, then, shouldn't I? So AP4.
Yeah, this one's gonna be the save one. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. So AP4. So I'm going to use my invuln. So 5+. He makes it. Yeah.
All right.
So now it's the mortal wounds. This is probably going to kill one no matter what, unless you get that. So it's two.
Yeah,
it's 2 mortal wounds.
It's a d6 +1. Yep. So 2 mortal wounds. God fucking damn it!
So one is on
shit
5 wounds. All right. That's the railguns done. So you're going to do the plasma rifles.
Missile pods. Oh, yeah, that's right. Sorry, I forgot. All right. So 2 attacks. 4 up.
Hitting on 4s. Wounding on 5s because it's strength 8 and toughness 9. Nope. Oh, it's twin linked. You can reroll. Nope. Now it's the missile pods. What's that? 2 missile drones at 2 times each.
I also need to do the pulse carbines.
Don't they go into the rust stalkers?
I didn't. I said everything to the Castellans with these guys. So it was my mistake.
But didn't you say the gun drones and the chassis?
That's right. Yeah, I forgot. Those
so remember the pulse carbines on the chassis, but they're different.
Yeah.
They're not the. Yeah, it's because Yellow Scribe put the fucking profile in the wrong thing.
Yeah. To be fair, it didn't ask for drones, so.
Yeah, it's not your fault. It's just the way it's been listed.
All right, now the missile pods.
So what, you've got 2 times missile drones?
Yep, so 4.
Yeah.
For 5s.
Strength 7, so 5s to wound. Wounds.
Wound.
AP 2.
AP 2.
So 2 goes to a 4. Yep, 2 plus save, so I need 4s. Saved it.
Of course.
So that's all the Castellan robot stuff, isn't it?
Yes.
So now moving on to all the stuff that's going into the fucking poor rust stalkers.
Alright, first the high yield missile pods. So 6 attacks.
And you are within 12 inches, so I don't get the benefit of cover, but I do get the benefit of stealth. You're -1 to hit him. So you're hitting on 5s with the missile pods. Two hits, wounding on, I think, 3s? Maybe 2s? Yeah, no, 3s.
Okay, so twin leaks so I can reroll.
Yep. So wounding on 3s with a reroll, both wounds.
Both hit.
And the AP 1, and I don't get cover, so I am at a 5-up save. Yeah. So 2 5-up saves.
2 damage each.
Yep, so it's just going to kill rust stalkers each. I fail. And I fail both, so it's just 2 dead. Nice.
Alright.
Smart missile system?
Yes.
So 3 attacks hitting on 5s. Because again, stealth. Somehow you haven't seen me. Shit.
Ah!
And then all the switching over to the chefs weaves for the gun drones.
Does indirect fire negate that at all, actually?
No, I'm pretty sure indirect fire, if you're in like not using line of sight, you can still shoot, but you take a negative to hit. Let me just check though. Okay. This model can fire at models that are not visible, but if it does so, subtract 1 from the hit roll and the target has the benefit of cover. So basically you don't need line of sight to fire those. So then how many pulse carbines do you have?
Let's see, so
1, 2, 3, 4 gun drones?
8. 2, 6. Yeah, so 8 attacks.
5
ups. Well, 6 ups because of stuff.
Yep. Yeah, hitting on 6s. Damn. It's so Joven. I'm sorry. Alright.
Alrighty.
Rumst.
Barracuda.
Yep. Why would you hurt those funny little guys? They're chill.
And flying units still can't. They can't see over places, right?
No. You still have to use like normal line of sight. You just get the exception where you can look through windows and stuff, but you just have to.
Alright. Well, the Barracuda is gonna shoot his fucking seeker missile and swift strike railgun at old Sketchos over there.
Alright. Why?
Yeah,
he's not even good. He's done nothing in value. Alright, and then what are the rest of the weapons doing? No! It's not fair! They're innocent.
Yeah, so the missile pod is going to hit the rest stalkers, and the burst cannon is going to hit the squad.
Yeah, that makes sense. I was about to say, like, why though? These guys are cool. They're chill.
So first we're going to do the burst cannon. So it's 16 attacks.
Yep. Hitting on 4s normally to 5s because of stealth. Because all my Skitari are sneaky. Kind of glad I have that roll, to be honest, against Tau.
Yeah. Is it 5, right? Or 6?
Yeah, we're hitting on 5s. 4s normally up to 5s because of stealth. Then strength 6, hitting those guys is toughness 3, so you're winning on 2s. And then it's what? What's that, 6? 6 hits, and I do have cover.
Yep.
So I need 3s. That is 1 Skitari dead. Yeah.
Alright, the missile pod, so 4 attacks against the rest
No! Now they're out of 12, so they do get cover. Because they've got their silly little Sicarian rule. And they've also got stealth, so you're hitting on 5s.
No, I'm not.
Lamau.
Alright, now
why would you hurt him? He's an innocent boy.
Now a second seeker missile.
Oh, he has got lone operative. Wait a second. I'm just gonna see if you can even target him. He might be okay. He's got lone operative. So how lone operative works, if it's what I think it is, I might be okay.
Let's see. Shadow Sun is lone operative. I can read on there.
I don't know if it has it on the fucking cards, annoyingly. I think it's in the rulebook.
Unless part of an attached unit, this unit can only be selected as the target of a ranged attack if attack model is within 12 inches. Okay, so I cannot target.
Yeah, so he's innocent. I'll let you reallocate your shots.
They're gonna go to the rust off.
Yeah! So what, 1 seeker missile and a railgun?
Yep.
Oh my god. Okay. So, do you want to do a Sigma missile first? Hitting on 5s?
It always fails me. I don't know why. I use Seeker missiles.
Railgun.
It failed me in the previous edition too.
Also hitting on 5s? No. No, it's strength
Instead of
20.
getting wounds.
So, a 2 to wound with 6s doing mortals. You feel like a strength 20 weapon would just pulp a dude, right? You still need a roll, but you're winning on 2s and 6s are real bad.
Okay. So, does Devastating
No, because that's your hit roll, isn't it? Or did you already roll your wound roll? I thought that was your hit roll. I didn't know you'd.
Okay,
have you rolled
yeah,
ones
you're
yet?
right. Yeah, it was hit roll.
Yes, you gotta roll again. You have 2s to wound and 6s a bed. Okay, well, wounds, and it's AP 5, which would be AP 4 because of cover. So they're gonna use their invulnerable. Which I think is only a 5 up, but I'll just check. Because I don't know this army super well yet. What are these things called? Rust Stalkers. Yeah, 5 plus invulnerable. Otherwise, he's fucking melted. He did not make it. So roll your damage, I guess. You gotta roll.
Would I even need to?
No, you don't, because it's d6 plus 6. They're fucking one steed. What am I doing? What am I talking about?
I'm curious. Okay, it would have
been 8 wounds.
8.
Yeah. That would have killed a robot.
Yep.
Alright. Is that all you're shooting?
No.
Oh. No! The boys! Okay, well they're outside of 12.
None of them are in the fucking
Rapid fire?
rapid fire, but they're all gonna shoot at the Rust Stalkers.
Alright.
Including the
10 pulse rifle shots.
so 10 shots.
Hitting on 5s because of stealth.
On actually. Let me check something before I do that.
Alright. I might go. Do I want to go to the bathroom? Yeah, I might go to the bathroom for 1 second. I'll be right back. Hello, I'm back. Sorry.
I'm back. Okay, I was just checking wording. So, this Breacher team is going to be the Observer unit.
Okay.
And these Firewars are going to be the Guided unit.
Okay.
And the target is going to be the Sicarian Rust Stalkers.
All right.
So they do
It's like-
have ignore cover. Does your thing that counts as if you're in cover be negated?
Yes,
Because these guys have marker lights.
I think so, because it says I get the benefit of cover. And I think because
Okay.
you ignore cover, then I don't get the benefit of cover.
Okay. So you got 10 shots coming at you. They're going to be.
Wait a second.
Yep.
So the other unit has to also be eligible to shoot. Because they fell back, I don't think they're eligible to shoot.
I'll read it. Excluding also observer units, and this is an observer unit.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah,
So
if
it's
I
got
was
like
trying
the
to have
keyword?
them be the guided one, then yeah, he wouldn't be able to.
Right, okay.
All right, so 10 pulse rifles hitting at 3 up.
So you're hitting on what, 4s?
3s.
By 3s? Because the
Yeah,
greater good?
Because since
yeah,
they're a guided unit, hitting their marked target increase
Nice.
their bullet. Yeah.
BS by 1,
ballistic.
yep. And ignores cover.
Yep.
Which I'm pretty sure, yeah, should ignore my ability. I'm just going to double check it. Do not allow for the benefit of cover. Yeah, so.
5 hits.
Nice. Strength 5, so I think you're winning on 3s as well.
Okay.
Three wounds. AP nothing, but no cover, so normal saves. So 3 4-ups. Oh, game load. Okay, 1 is on a wound.
All right. I'm unsure of the tactical drone.
It can go, what? 2 shots at 30 inches? So, I think you're in range.
I'm checking if they benefit from being guided as well.
It says friendly unit gets the benefit. So every time a model in a guided unit makes an attack.
Okay.
No, they're technically not a model, are they? They're just a token.
No, yeah, they're not a model, so I guess they don't get the benefit.
I would say not, but again, it might be something you want to clarify later.
Yeah.
So it's good to see that Tower is still really kind of confusing with how they use drones. It's good to see nothing's fucking changed. Like they couldn't have put excluding drones in the fucking rules or something.
Okay. So that being said, I'm guessing it's 2 6-ups.
James Workshop, you motherfucker. Sorry.
1 hits.
And it's what? Strength 5? So 3's to wound, and you're rerolling the wounds. Because you're twin linked. Wounds, AP nothing, so a 4+ save. This could kill this dude. Come on. He's fine.
That is my shooting phase.
You gonna do any charges?
Charge phase. You're hilarious.
So it would go to battle round 3.
It's
Oh,
fight
fight.
phase now.
That's right. Now fight's interesting in 10th because I think I get to go first. It's weird. So we go to fight phase.
Wasn't it like that last time too?
I think so. It's kind of confusing. I don't know why doesn't the player, like the person whose turn it is, goes first when it's like existing combats. I feel like that would be smarter, but whatever. I'm not a multi-billion-dollar company. Yeah, so in both steps of the fight phase, players alternate selecting eligible units from their army one at a time, starting with the player whose turn is not taking place. We've only got 1 in eligible combat, so I guess I go first.
Yeah.
So standard Tyrexy dude. With the close with the Tyrexy talons. So 2 attacks. Hitting on 4s. Oop. I missed the box. 1 hit. Strength 4, so wounding on 3s. Didn't wound. Then the Taser Goad. So 3 attacks, hitting on 4s. 6s are an extra 2 attacks. That is shit. So 1 hit. Wounding on a 2, because it's strength 6. And it wounds. 1 normal save. And you're fine.
Makes it.
Your turn. What a terrible combat.
Alright, let's see. It's 4. I need. Pick 5s. Yeah. Oh.
Nice.
Alright, 2 hit.
And these are what? Strength 3? So you need 5s to wound. 1 wound.
1 wound.
I need a 4 to save. And he makes it. I need to check when you stop being battle shocked, because it might matter for this objective. Because normally if you're not battle shocked, you'll outnumber me to like hold the objective. And with the turn handing over will matter. Battle shock. Until the start of your next command phase.
Okay.
So they're still this squad and this squad are still battle shots till your next turn, basically.
I like how the battle shock is a surprised cat. Or
Is it?
angry cat, rather.
Where is it? Oh yeah. It's just a sad cat. Why? Makes me sad.
Alright, that's my fight base.
Alright. So we all get a CP. We're on battle round 3. Start of my turn, I have to choose a thing. Do I want to do assault? Well, pretty much all your stuff's in your deployment zone, so I probably should. Keep doing the Conqueror Doctrine. Yeah, I'll do Conqueror Imperative again, so I get AP1 against stuff in your... against range attacks, against stuff in your deployment zone. And then I also get Assault on all my weapons. And then these guys will stay put, and they will have the benefit of both. Because of the Marshal. And then I'm gonna keep the extra attacks on the Castellan robots with his ability. At the end of my command phase, I've got to do Battle Shock first. This squad is definitely below half now. And so's the squad. So, the squad, I need to do, what, 7, I think? That's gonna suck if they get Battle Shot, because I actually kind of do want to maybe reclaim the objective after I murder you. They are Battle Shocked. Fuck. Alright, and the Taraxi, this will really matter, because these guys are holding an objective right now. I do not want them to be Battle Shocked. And they are. Wait. Before I do that, can I do... What's Insane Bravery? I remember that being a thing. Battle Shock, after you've just failed a Battle Shock test, your unit is rated as has passed the test and said is not Battle Shocked. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna spend a command point.
Shit.
And the Taraxi are not Battle Shocked.
Fuck, I wish I saw that.
Yeah, it's probably my bad for not pointing it out. Sorry, I didn't think of it till now. Or I absolutely would have told you about it. Sorry.
We're all learning here.
So yeah, I'll leave them as is. But these guys are Battle Shocked. Has anyone else gone below half? I think they're fine. The robots are fine. This guy somehow survived, even though he got railgunned. And he's done nothing of value. He was just a waste of points. Make him shoot the Barracuda down.
Now, I'm going to waste of points. Looks at my Pathfinder team and the hero attached to him.
To be fair, I focused the fuck out of them with stuff pretty good at killing infantry. Like, that's not really your fault. It was more just me being, like, overly aggressive with rangers.
Which was probably for the best, because their Chasui had a nasty thing for your Castellans.
Yeah.
They are anti-vehicle.
I see. End of the command phase. I think we count up points, and I get 2. And then we move on to movement and such. Rust Stalkers, I'm going to move up. So nice and cozy like. Just outside an inch of range. Let's just back a little bit. Cool. And I'm out of range here as well. Yep. Castle and robots are also going to move up the street. Rangers, I feel they've got assault right now, so I feel like I could charge up a little bit. Yeah, I'll do an advanced move with these rangers. So they're going, wow, 2 inches. So they're going 8. Those guys are staying put. Sketros, my lad. He's definitely going to start moving because he's done nothing of value sitting in that building. He can move 8 with his steppy legs. Never mind, he can go 5 with his steppy legs. Oh no, 5, he can go 5 and then down a level. But then he's not really going to be able to see much. What if I go... I'll go... It's annoying because I don't think even with the... Okay, if I go right on the corner, I might be able to see like these guys. I don't even think you can.
In line of sight.
Yeah, like, even then, I don't think so. Oh, at least on the corner, you can see these guys. I could shoot something like that. Maybe shoot the broadsides or something. You can shoot the aircraft at least. All right, and is that all my movement? What the sterilizers got? They've got the assault weapon. Is assault? Can you fall back and shoot with assault? I can't remember.
I don't think so.
Let me check. Yeah, ignores cover and torrent, and then I don't think assault gives you the ability to fall back and shoot. I think you can advance and shoot. So yeah, nah, I'm gonna stay in the fight with the sterilizers. They're gonna pile in their assault phase, but I should probably not do stuff out of order. Cool, shooting phase. These guys can't shoot. These guys can't shoot because they're in combat. So robots, just out of range of your fire warriors. I suppose I could try and clear out the breach. Oh, they're not in range. Oh, actually they are. 1 is in range. 2 is in range. No, I think that'll be fine for the Rustalkers to take care of. So I think I'll focus the castle and robots on the broadsides. So 3 flamethrowers and a little punny pistol into the broadsides. So starting with the flamethrowers. D6 attacks times 3. Oh, not great. What's that, 7? So 7 hits, and it's only strength 6. So what is your toughness? 6. So forced to win. Alright. 4 wounds, AP, nothing.
Okay, does feel no pain apply right now, or not yet?
What if you lose wounds? I'm pretty sure you do feel no pain afterwards, right?
Okay, let me look at feel no pain. Each time a model with this ability suffers damage and so will lose a wound, including wounds lost to more wounds.
Yes, it's kind of like the end.
Okay. Damn it. There we go. Okay, so what am I rolling? Sorry?
So you're doing 4 normal saves first. And then if you actually take damage, then you do your feel no pain. The broadsides have a feel no pain now. Dope.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Their feel no pain is... There's a number associated with it.
Imagine a 5?
What did it say? Okay, it says X, but it's not saying what the final paint is.
Do you have the index cards up?
Okay, yeah, I'll look at the index cards.
I'd probably recommend just doing that anyway, just because I don't know how much I trust the battle scribe yet.
Fair.
The index cards are, like, we know are at least 100% accurate. Unless they've had, like, dramatic FAQs or whatever, but I don't think they have yet. Advanced armor, feel no pain, 4+ against mortal wounds.
Okay.
So it wouldn't apply here anyway.
Okay, so only mortal wounds, got it.
Yeah. But you still get your normal save anyway, so.
Alright, so my saves are 2. Is it 2 a problem? Yes, 2 a problem.
Yep, so just 1's a bad. You're fine.
Yep, good.
Then the funny pistol of the cybernetic data smith, so hitting on 3s with 1 shot. Let's go! Hits. I think it's strength 6, so I think he gets to wound on 4s again. Yep, and it's devastating wounds, so a 6 is really good for me. It is not, and he did not wound, so you're fine. Alright, so moving on to Steppy Boy. He could shoot the broadsides, which would probably be better use of his time, but I just hate that Barracuda so goddamn much, I want to take a shot at it anyway. And he does have an anti-vehicle gun, even though it's not that good. Like, it's not like strength 10 or anything, it's still like 6, but whatever. So, shooting it, so
just a heads up, it does have agile dogfighter, so attacks subtract 1 from the hit roll.
Okay, so I'd go up from a 3 to a 4 to hit. Okay, so I'm hitting on a 4. I need to get to the wound phase, because that's where he gets all the special rolls. Nice. So I hit. So now I have anti-vehicle 4+, even though I'm only a strength 7, I'm still wounding you on a 4+ no matter what. And I've also hit you, so I've got dread snipers. So select one enemy unit hit by 1 or more of these attacks. That unit must take a battle shock test.
Okay.
So you have to roll leadership.
Does the other thing, does it negate invuln saves?
No, not yet. I don't think so. We'll get to that.
Alright, so battle shock.
I'll re-roll. Yeah, just do the battle shot thing first. Okay,
Shock.
so your Barracuda is battle shot, not that you were holding objectives with it anyway. Now I roll to wound, can re-roll these, but I got a 4 anyway. So it's anti-vehicle, so I just will see what that does. I think it just means an auto wound on a 4+ no matter what. Critical wounds, the named unit type. Yeah. Yeah, so basically you're wounded even though the strength of the weapon's not that high. And it's AP 2.
AP 2, okay. So 5 up. How many hit me?
Just 1. It's 1. It's basically 1 shot. It's just a sniper rifle. It's not very good against heavy vehicles like this.
Alright.
And you take D3 damage. 3 damage. Woo. So I can slowly whittle the Barracuda down with a sniper rifle. And you're not damaged till you've got less than 5 wounds, so... Or like 5 wounds and less, so... It's not really going to do anything to you. Okay. Castellans have gone. Steppy Boy is gone. Rangers. What do I want to do with this? With these guys. I'm tempted just to shoot the shit out of your aircraft, eh? With my remaining Rangers. Just because, like, everything else I feel like I can kind of deal with what I've got down that end of the table. Or we'll have to deal with it later. These guys did advance, but because I've got the Doctrina Imperatives, they're assault for this turn. So yeah, I'll do both. I'll do the squad shooting your Barracuda. So hitting on a 4 normally to a 5 because of your flying. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So hitting on 5s with the arquebus, it misses. I think I can reroll something. Skitari Marshal. Control Edict. You can reroll hit rolls. Okay. I'll reroll it. It still does not hit, because I think I need a 5s. Yep.
Yep.
Arc Rifle. So again, 1 shot hitting on 5s. Rerolling. Hits. This is Devastating Wounds and... Oh wait, am I in rapid fire range? I am. Sorry, I get another shot. Hitting on 5s. Rerolling. Hits. Okay, so this is anti-vehicle 4+, so even though it's strength 8, I just need 4s or higher to wound you. Both wound, neither of them are 6s, so no devastating wounds. And this is AP 1.
Okay, so 2 4-ups.
Makes him?
He makes it.
I am. And then the Plasma Caliber, and I will supercharge this, because it's funny. So 2 shots hitting on 5s. 1 succeeds, and that is AP 3.
Okay, so...
Oh wait, no, I've got a wound first, sorry. Don't I?
Yeah, you
strength 8. So 5's to wound as well. No, it doesn't wound, never mind, ignore me. And then my hazard check to make sure he doesn't blow up and die. He's fine. So that's all the special weapons. Then how many remaining guys are there? 3. So 3 galvanic rifles, which will be 6 shots hitting on 5s. One hit. Woo! And I think I'm wounding on a 6, because your toughness 10. Does not wound. Skitari Marshal, hitting on a 4 with his pistol. Does not hit. Alright. The second squad shooting at your plane. So same thing pretty much. Transuranic Rifle hitting on 5s. Does not hit, but gets to reroll. Arc Rifle, which is in rapid fire range, hitting on 5s. Rerolling that one. So 1 hitting on anti-vehicle 4+, devastating wounds 1. So I need a 4+ to hit wound, and a 6 will be bad. 6 is bad for you. So that is D3 mortal wounds. 3 mortal wounds. Alright, and then the Plasma Culverin, or the Plasma thing. So that will be another 2 shots, and I will supercharge it. So 2 shots hitting on, what's it, 5s? Both miss, Lamau. Rerolls because of the Marshal. 1 hit, and then wounding on a 5. It's just still toughness 10. Nope, nothing. And then my Hazardous, he's fine. And then how many are left? 1, 2. Is this a squad that has the full squad? I think you did kill 1, didn't you? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, 6 galvanic rifles. 2 shots each. So what's that? 12. Hitting on 5s. Re-rolling misses. Which I actually forgot to do with the last squad, I think, with one of my rolls. Because I'm stupid. 6s to wound though, because your toughness 10. No wounds. And then finally this Skitari Marshal with his pistol. Hitting on a 4. Hits. And it's got devastating wounds, so I need a strength 6. So I need a 5 to wound. 6 wounds is mortal wounds. Hey, another 6 mortal wounds. Hey, it's 1 mortal wound on the Barracuda. All that shooting, and I did what, like 2, 3 wounds, 4 wounds? Yeah.
He did more than that.
I'm slowly whittling it down. Stupid plane needs to die. So that's command, movement, shooting. Moving on to the charge phase. I will declare charge here first.
Okay.
So I don't think they can overwatch because they're still battle shocked, but they could
Correct.
theoretically overwatch for them. But also, I probably will be charging those guys, just so you know.
Probably or will.
I will, yeah. I think Overwatch is 24 inches these days, isn't it? So I think you can actually still Overwatch with that other third squad. Yep, 1 unit for your army is within 24 inches of the enemy unit. And it would be eligible to shoot. So if you wanted to, you could Overwatch with these guys. Up to you.
I'm debating. Let's see how many I have 3. The broadsides are gonna overwatch the castellans.
Okay. I haven't declared a charge there yet, but we'll do that soon.
Okay.
So we'll just do the roll for this charge then. So I need, like, basically nothing. Because I have a bonus to it anyway, and I got a 9. So they're going to be definitely in. Yep. God damn it. Nah. That's fine. I'll just...
Here, I got an idea.
Okay. Alright. And then declaring a charge over here. So it can be... Yeah, if you want to do Overwatch now.
Yep. Here we go. Time for a lot of shit.
Yep.
Alright. Gonna do the rail rifles first. Or
So you're just doing Overwatch, or are you doing a special thing that makes you better at Overwatch? Or is that just Fire Warriors?
Only strike teams have that, and they have to be in
okay.
a controlled objective.
I see. Alright, so you just pay a point for Overwatch then and do it like normal, but you're only hitting on 6s.
Yep. Let's spin my command actually. Boop.
Alright.
It is.
We could probably just go down the list of each unit then and not worry about the drones too much, seeing as we're not like split firing.
1 hits. That was the twin plasma. Or yeah, twin plasma.
So strength 8 versus
Strength 8.
toughness 9, so you did a 5s to wound.
Nope.
Alright.
Next up. Let's see 2 or 6 8 twin pulse carbines.
Alright.
One hits.
Wounding on a 5, but you can reroll it. Because twin linked. Nope. Oh, sorry, yeah, reroll. I just said it and then I forgot immediately.
All right. Oh, fucking twin plasma was 22. Fuck it, it's already gone. Alrighty.
Rail
Actually, no, I
rifles,
don't think
maybe?
any hit. Already hit with the rail. I already tried with the rail rifles. Now it's the Chasserae's turn.
Okay.
6.
One hit.
One
Wounding on 5s, but rerolling. Hits.
hits.
AP 1, so I will be to a 3+ save. And he's fine.
Alright. So 4 missile pods. One hits.
Wounding on a 5.
Is it twin linked?
That is not the missile pod.
Alright, and now the
Smart missiles.
twin smart missiles. Yep.
Damn. Alright. Guess I roll my charge range. Come on, baby. 7. Yeah, they're in. Why? God, I hate how some, like, buildings have collision. Like, further out than their actual marker.
Yeah.
I can just go base to these. As long as you're in base contact or something in base contact, you can fight. So I'll just go over.
Okay.
Alright. So then we move on to the fight phase. So, I'm going first because I had some charges, at least with this one, and then this fight you'll go first, weirdly.
Yeah.
So this fight, they all have extra 2 attacks. So they have 6 attacks each, so that's 18 attacks from the robots. Hitting on 4s. Which is their 4 attacks normally, and I've given them 2 extra attacks from the Cybernetica dude. So it's 10 attacks, and their strength 12. So I think I'm wounding on 2s as well, and I can reroll because twin linked. Which is good, because I rolled 3 1s. Alright, 10 wounds at AP 2.
Alright. Okay, so I need 4 ups.
Alright, so each of those failures is 3 wounds.
Okay, so can you count the failures for me so I don't have to keep going back and forth?
So be like 1, 2, 3. So 3 wounds off one thing.
1, 2, 3.
There'll be another 3 wounds off that same model.
3.
And then there'll be another 3 wounds off the same model, but they don't spill over, so he'd just die, but negate the last wound. Then there'd be another one that would be 3 wounds.
1, 2.
Yep. Then the Cybernetica Datasmith gets to go. He gets 2 attacks hitting on 2s. Both hit, and he has a Power Fist. So they are strength 8, so wounding on 3s. Alright, both wounds, AP 2. Alright, and they're 2 damage each. So that guy would go down to, what, 1 wound left? Yep. Then you would pick a unit to fight back with first. And then we would alternate.
Alrighty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually,
5?
1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know why I counted 5.
The drone gets to fight back. It like opens its lid aggressively.
5 ups. Nope.
Alright, then I will fight. So I will go with the Terexi. And again, I'm fucking terrible at removing my rolls. So I get Talons, which are 2 attacks. Hitting on 4s. Both hit. Strength 4, so wounding on 3s. 1 wound, AP nothing.
Alright.
They're fun. Alright. Then the Tesla Goad. So 3 attacks hitting on 4s, 6s are more hits. No more hits. This has been like the slowest slog battle between the Terexi and the Fire Warriors. 1 hit, wounding on 2s because strength 6. And it wounds, no AP. So another no AP hit. I kill 1. Woo. Like the slowest battle ever. All right. And then you would go with your broadsides.
All right. It's going to be crushing bulk.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 6 attacks. Over 5 ups.
One wound, and strength 6, toughness 9, so you're wounding on a 5. Nope. And that is the fight phase.
Fire warriors, my breachers.
Oh yeah, fuck, sorry. Wait, did I fight with my Rust Stalkers yet?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, I was meant to do that first because they charged. Oh well. Should I just go first now then?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my bad. I completely forgot about my own units. So Rust Stalkers, they have 3 guys left with the Transonic Razor and Cord Claws. So that is what, 9 attacks? 3, 8, 9. Hitting on 4s. And then wounding on 3s because of anti-infantry. 2 wounds, AP2.
All right. So 2 6-ups. Dead.
Alright, and then the character, he has 4 attacks. Hitting on 4s. Well, it's not a character, but like the sergeant. And then he's wounding on 3s. 6 is mortal. 2 wounds, AP2. Oh, I made one of them.
So dead.
Yeah. Sorry. And then Consolidation's a bit weird in 10th. I think it's different to previous editions. So after you finish making melee attacks, you consolidate. Every time a unit consolidates, you can move each model in the unit. It's not already in base-to-base contact with an enemy model up to 3 inches. It's a consolidation move. For a consolidation to be possible, you must be able to end your move within engagement range. I might be able to because I'm near your broadsides. Nah, 4.2. I'm just out of consolidation to you. So I can't do that. If you can't be met, each model in the unit can still make a consolidation move towards the closest objective marker. But only after doing so, you're within range of that objective marker and in unit coherency. So again, unless you're near an objective or an enemy unit, you can't really consolidate.
Okay.
So yeah, you basically consolidate only if you're like really close to an objective or enemies. So they don't really move after you win combats anymore.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they just stay there. So like if I was like the objective was right here, I'd move into it. Or if I was closer to your broadsides, I could move into them. But 3 inches is not very far, as you can see. So unless I'm interpreting that wrong, I don't think anything happens really. So it'll go to battle round 4, and it's your turn.
Alrighty. So these guys, broadsides are going to.
Probably do the command thing first. So you would have got points for. No,
I don't get any points.
But battle shock. I think we'll still need to do. So you're not battle shocked anymore. Let me just check how that works. Yeah, so so your next command phase. So you're not battle shocked anymore, but then you'd have to re-roll it again. Because they're still under half strength.
So question, would it be half strength from the total you started the game with, or from when you started since last check?
I think it started the game. Let me check that for you. Because I probably should know this as well. In this step, you must take a battle shock test for each of your units in the battlefield that is below half strength. And half strength is described as being, if a unit has a starting strength of 1, then it is said to be below half strength while its remaining number of wounds is less than half of its wounds characteristic. Or for any other unit, while the number of models in that unit is less than half of its starting strength, that unit is said to be below half strength. So yeah, I think it's from the start of the game.
Okay. So yeah, I'll do a check then. Shocked.
Damn. Is there... These guys, I think, are fine because they're still 2 out of 3. And then the Barracuda's still at half, like, it's above half. So I think that's fine. That was battle shocked anyway by my sniper rifle, I think.
Yeah.
But it's not battle shocked anymore because it's your command phase. So yeah, I think you're fine otherwise.
Alright, movement.
God, I hate the Barracuda. Yeah. Do aircraft control objectives? I assume so.
It does have 0 objective control, if that matters.
Oh, okay, in that case it doesn't. I guess aircraft just don't hold objectives.
Okay, in that case.
Why?
Let's go around it.
Yeah. I'm just checking just to make sure, just in case 0 still, like, if there's no enemies, if you can still take over an objective with 0. I don't think you can if you have no OC. But I'm just gonna have a look.
While you're doing that, broadsides are going to fall back.
Yeah, you add together the OC characteristics of all the models, and you control it if your level of control over it's greater than your opponent. So if you're 0 and I'm 0, then you can't hold it.
And the Fire Warriors are still gonna remain stationary.
Alright.
Shooting phase. Broadsides go first. They have a battle suit support system, so they can still fire after falling back.
Oh, nice. It's very rude. It's actually quite rude.
So for see, the rail rifles and the twin plasmas will be going against the castellans,
Mm-hmm.
and get rid of the missile drones. Are not there anymore. The chest ray is dead. And the twin pulse carbines will go to the rust stalkers.
Alright.
Alrighty. So they did move, so they're not getting their heavy benefit. So
Heading on 4s?
actually, hold on. Before I commit to that. I just want to double check for the greater good real quick.
All good.
Okay, it doesn't specify who can be observers and guided. That being said, this strike team is going to be guided. So not guided. Observers. The broadsides are going to be guided, and the castellans are going to be the target.
Uh-huh.
All right, so oh, it's the third battle round actually. So it's another thing I can do.
Oh, I forgot to do the fucking AP1 thing again in your deployment zone. Why do I keep forgetting, like, really important rules? I need to make flashcards for myself or something.
Then 9 and shit.
I always remember my rules, like, in your turn, which is the really annoying thing.
So I'm going to activate a command point.
Alright.
I'm going to select the broadsides. It's going to the stratagem is point blank ambush.
Oh, yeah.
When the shooting phase, target one Tau Empire unit from your army that has not been selected to shoot this phase.
AP goes
Effect
up,
until
right?
AP
goes up by 1, right?
Correct.
Because I'm within.
Since they're
what,
within.
9?
Yep.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Alrighty. So looking for
4 shots, 4 to hit.
4 3-ups.
Oh, because you're guided, yeah.
Yep.
Shit. All hit. Strength 12, so you're wounding on 3s, with 6s being mortals.
1 to 6.
All wound, 1's a 6. Do you want to do the other ones first? We should probably do them one at a time, actually. So I get to do armor saves to the first 3.
Okay, so I'll do the 3. I'll do the 3 first.
Yeah.
Then.
So armor. You don't roll them yet. Don't roll them yet. I get to armor save first. So what's that? AP fucking like 5, right?
Yeah,
AP 4.
it is now AP 5.
Yeah, so it's gonna be invulnerables. So first one is a failure, second one is a failure, and third one is a failure. So roll your damages basically.
Alright.
So first one, D6 plus 1.
1.
So first one is going to be 6 wounds.
6.
So that kills that robot. Next one is 4 plus 1 is 5. So one is onto 5 wounds. Sorry, it's on 2 wounds remaining. Yep.
So he's dead with this one regardless.
No, it's AP plus 1, isn't it? So you'd have to get... Oh, yeah, no, you're right. 1 plus 1 is 2. Yeah, so you don't need to roll. He's dead.
Alright, and now for the mortal wound.
Mortal wounds, yeah. Roll low. Damn it. Yeah, he's dead. Yeah.
Alright. Now for the twin plasma rifles to that poor cybernetic Smith. Alright, so 2 attacks, BS3. Cries. 1 hits.
Alright.
It is strength 8.
He is toughness 4, so you're winning on a 2. Wounds. AP
is now AP 4.
Yeah, so he's going to take us invulnerable, which is a 5 plus. Come on, baby. He fails.
He's dead. It's 3 damage.
Nice.
All right, and now the twin pulse carbines. I believe they benefit from the stratagem as well.
I assume so.
Because each
because they're just attachments to the main
model.
Guys. Oh, if it's modeled, then they wouldn't.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, they don't get the extra AP. Okay, so that's 2, 4, 6, 8.
But the unit's still guided, right? So I think they still get the benefit of guided.
Well, no.
The
guided.
Oh, that was the target unit. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah. So let's see, they are 5 ups. Or 6 ups because of your stealth shit. 1 hits.
Alright. Strength is
5.
Okay, so you're wounding on 3s.
Alright. And I reroll because twin linked.
Yep.
Hit
wounds anyway?
Wounds.
AP.
No AP.
Yeah. So 4 plus save. Does not make it. So 1 is dead. I fucking forgot that you are -1 to hitting me with everything, like the Rust Stalkers. That's alright.
It was a 6 anyway.
Yeah.
Because I did take into account that was harder to hit. That's why I said it was 6 rather than 5.
Oh, okay. Sweet.
All right. That was actually a really fucking successful run for the broadsides.
Yeah, that was good. Because if those Castlins had gotten again, I think the broadsides would be gone.
Alrighty. Next up, the ones in melee. So it's gonna be 3 pistols.
Mm-hmm.
Some 5-ups because of stealth shit.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. The fire warriors. They are going to shoot at the rust stalkers.
No, please. Okay.
So that's 10 pulse rifles. Super 5-ups. Nothing hits.
Oh.
And 6-ups for my support missile turret system. 2
Yep.
attacks. Nope. Now the
Ooh, Barracuda.
Barracuda.
Yep. Saw that coming.
Real quick. God damn it. All right. I want to make a gamble. So the burst cannons, of course, can shoot the rust stalkers.
Yep.
The missile pod, it's gonna hit Skitari.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, hold on. Okay, so no gamble, but oh well. So yeah, the missile pod over there. We're just gonna go there. Seeker missile and swift strike railgun are also gonna go to these guys.
Okay, so everything but the long barrel burst cannon basically is in the rangers, and the rust stalkers eat the burst cannons. Cool.
Yeah. Oh,
You're down to 1 missile after this turn, right? With the seekers.
Correct. Alrighty, so 16.
Ah. So normally hitting on 4s, but now hitting on 5s because of stealth. But you are within 12, so I don't get the extra cover.
Alright.
String 6, you're wounding on 5s. No, fuck. Sorry, 3s. 4 wounds, no AP, but no extra cover bonus. So I would just be a 4+ save. Ah, lag. There we go. Come on. Fuck. That is 1 dead, 1 on 1 wound. I'm gonna keep using the dice because I can. I'm so sorry.
Alright, now the missile pod. So yeah, you are in range. How it's like, wait a minute, am I in range? Right.
Still got stealth though, so just remember there's still -1 to hit. As all Skitaria.
So
So,
that's 4, 5-ups.
4 hitting on 5s.
None hit.
Alright.
That was super missile.
1 hitting on 5s.
Nope.
1 hitting on
Another
5.
Nope.
Yeah, you've been rolling a lot of 4s this game, so I feel like this. If I didn't have the stealth thing, you would have fucking massacred me earlier.
Yeah.
A lot of these like shooting phases.
Alright, so let's see, it's a shooting phase. Yeah, fucking right. Fight phase. Alright, it's alright with you, I'm just gonna concede.
Okay. If you want.
I ain't gonna be able to get enough. I won't be able to kill your people within the last battle round, nor get enough points to catch up.
Yeah, I mean, theoretically, we've got 2 battle rounds, remember? There's 5 rounds.
Yeah, but none of my boys will be able to get in range of objective points.
Yeah. I was kind of
for long
thinking that,
enough.
like, it might be close, but I don't know if you'd be able to kill everyone in time. And I think by then I would have earned enough points to have a nice little lead that if you didn't kill all my models, I would win anyway.
Yeah.
And, like, because I'm pretty sure you could wipe these guys out. I'm pretty sure you could wipe these guys out. You probably could kill maybe this guy and this squad. But I worry this squad's too entrenched and they got too many numbers still. And they get, like, a bunch of bonuses because of the marshal. So they're actually quite killy. With their, I mean, both squads are still quite killy with all their special weapons. Alright. Well, that was a good game, Lily.
Yeah.
You actually were the first, you managed to kill all my silly little robots, which were evil last game.
Like I said, broadsides, as at least the railgun ones, they tend to be nasty.
I think Unai killed them all eventually as well, but they did a lot more damage in Unai's game. They didn't get to do as much this time. But his Terminators were also very nasty. The Tyranxi, I never tried before and felt kind of shitty. This guy I've never tried before and I think I built him kind of shitty. Rangers, as always, are fucking goad in basic infantry.
I mean, to be fair though, these guys, they kind of honestly guaranteed your win because of that backline cap.
Yeah, that's true.
Otherwise, we would have been potentially either tied or it'd be really close.
Yeah, and I definitely, they would go to as a backline annoyance, like just kind of getting into the objective and holding up another squad of your guys that could have been potentially shooting at me more.
Yeah.
Barracuda was pretty scary. Didn't really have anything to counter that. Broadsides as always are pretty scary. The only reason I even managed to kill many was because I had a big killer unit.
Yeah,
Stalkers are okay, but it was hard to get into a fight with you.
Yeah. I probably won't be using breachers again. They can be nice, but
they feel quite situational.
Yeah. So I might just replace them with a strike team if I was able to do more infantry.
I feel like I'd probably enjoy more having another tank again like I did last game and not spending a bunch of points on like these kind of things. As much as these guys did well for objective reasons, they weren't that fun to use. So I'd still rather save the points and buy like a crab or something.
Yeah, I would have brought a Cadre Fireblade, but honestly, he was quite nerfed compared to the last edition.
Yeah.
He used to have a bunch of things that could like buff other strike teams and shit, but not anymore.
What are your, I mean, generally, obviously, like, if you, like, despite, like, the game, what are your thoughts on the system, like 10th edition?
Too early to say. I am still willing to give it another go. That's any.
Sorry, I feel like you cut off there.
Oh, too early to say, but if there's any kind of endorsement, I'd say that I'm still willing to give another game a go.
Yeah, cool. Did you like how Tau played in this edition so far?
I feel they're a bit nerfed.
I mean, to be fair, you haven't had your codex yet, so I'd say wait till you get a codex before, like, yeah, like, I think they'll probably get a pretty big buff, and you might get into detachment rules that fit your playstyle better.
Yeah, although they are, at least as it stands, they can be deadly at battle round 3 or higher.
I mean, even before that, you were still pretty deadly. There was just some really shitty rolls, and I also had the benefit of stealth for, like, almost everything.
Yeah.
Like, there was a lot of 4s you rolled that would have been successes earlier in the game.
That's definitely what fucked me the most.
Yeah. I suspected I'd be going up against Tau, but I didn't do that deliberately. I just wanted to play a more infantry-heavy list this time. But in hindsight, it was very good.
Yeah, I tend to play infantry-heavy myself.
Yeah, just because last game I had a crab crawler and the robots again. Robots are definitely good. The robots are very scary to the enemy, and they can weather a fucking storm of fire with toughness 9
also,
or 10.
Aside from one-page rules, I like almost exclusively play as Tau, so it wouldn't be outside the realm of possibility thinking I'd play Tau on 10th.
Yeah. Well, at least the first game, right? Like, to try out the new edition. Probably be the army you know the best.
Yeah.
I've enjoyed AdMech though. I've never really played AdMech much apart from one-page rules, so it's cool to give them a go like properly. I quite like them, though I'm real bad at keeping track of like rules. So having an army that's got lots of special character rules each turn is maybe not great for me. Unless I have like physical reminders, like maybe like index cards or something. Like I definitely have to like look at my fucking data sheets a lot when I'm playing AdMech.
Yeah, the broadsides, they, as per usual from the previous edition, they definitely made up for.
Yeah, they were fucking. That last round of shooting was nasty. It cleared like 3 fucking of my strongest models, like basically half my points cost.
Because that squad of 3 is 270 points.
Yeah.
The Barracuda, it could have done better, but I'm still confident it was 220 points.
I still don't think it's bad. I just think it's better at hunting armored targets. It's designed more for that. It when faced with a shitload of infantry, there was not a whole lot I could do per turn, apart from the long barrel burst cannon, and even then, it's not that great. It's definitely more of a kill a tank and then take some pot shots at infantry kind of vibe.
Yeah, like I could have gave it more anti-tank stuff, as well as even more anti-infantry stuff, but I did a little mix and match because I didn't know exactly what I was up against.
Weirdly, it's kind of like these Rust Stalkers. It's a good distraction. It's not that crazy on its own, but like it's annoying enough that you kind of have to deal with it.
Yeah. Breachers were also nerfed because they used to have different weapon profiles depending on how close the enemy was with their pulse blasters. Like they'd do more damage, to do more AP if they got closer, but now it's just a static number.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about like how simplified they've made it, because weirdly like one-page rules is more complicated now. Like per unit, and everything has costs. Like by comparison, 40k is like relatively simplified. At least in terms of like stat lines. Special abilities and stratagems, 40k is still more complicated.
I might try a different kind of build to try to make it more winnable in the future games. We'll see.
I will say that vehicles and characters feel pretty scary this edition. Like vehicles are way tougher than they used to be, I swear.
Characters, me looking at both of my characters who were killed off pretty quickly.
Did kind of pour a lot of gunfire into them though, as I said. Like four flamers, like 2 full squads of rangers, which have been buffed to fuck to shooting into cover, and had buffs for sitting at the deployment zone, and a steppy boy, like just all concentrating on like that squad basically.
Yeah, I got Dark Strider, so we my Pathfinders can do more damage because let's see, Structural Analyzer. While this model is leading a unit, each time a model in that unit makes a ranged attack, add 1 to the wound roll.
Yep. So as the sun sets on the city, Lolly, the Barracuda flies directly into this garden planter and blows up.
No, he does a 90-degree turn.
No, you have to move straight line first, 20 inches. Dead.
Well, you can fly over.
No, he's too low. He'd have to pull up. He can't pull up that steeply. This is bullshit. No, it's fun.
Alright.
But as the sun sets on the city, Manipul, Kappa Omega Revision has seized the city as the Skitarii marshals beep the men forward. And they clear out the is it Kalyon? No, who are you?
I'm Kelshan.
As it pushes the Kelshan battlesuits and fire warriors back into the mists, the Imperium will claim the city and investigate for xenotech. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the stream. If you enjoyed this game, leave a like, subscribe, blah blah blah. Follow if you're on Twitch. I'd appreciate it. And yeah, probably going to do more 10th edition as time goes on. Bye. And also thank you for Lolly. Oh my god. I didn't end it in time. Well, thanks to my guest, Lolly, for being a fucking piece of shit. Yeah, enjoy. Have a good evening.